Shalom, family. It's good to see everybody here. Thank you, Dark Skin Brother, for the donations. And I thank everybody for being here. Now, I don't know if any of you had a chance to go over to Club Shay Shay and watch the interview Shannon Sharp did with Mo'Nique. It's over 2 hours long, but it was really a good interview. You know, I rank it up there with Cat Williams. It was that good. So if you did not get an opportunity to go over there and watch that interview, you should just go over there and check it out. You know, Mo'Nique says a lot of things that I agreed with. And she just talked about how back in the years back when she brought up the pay disparity, people thought she was just whining. But When Taraji said something, it was, it was a different reaction, and it really was. And to be honest with you, I saw the people out on YouTube put out videos dragging Mo'Nique. I didn't drag her because I did believe her when she was talking about the pay. They always trying to figure out ways to underpay us and overpay other people. And in many cases, the people they overpay aren't even a fraction as good. They'll label them as good over race, and that doesn't make them good. That doesn't make anybody good because of their race. But in this society, they try to make you believe that. So, and if you really think about it, it's like that in all of the industries across America. We're underpaid no matter what industry it is. And the only one that we might get paid, and even that's underpayment when you think about it, even in sports. If these players are getting millions, then that tells me the owners must be getting billions. And I don't know what them sorry asses are getting billions for. So anyway, no different than a slave owner profiting off of slaves, because that's how I see sports in this country. You know, that's why they always fight to be the owners or fight to be the quarterback or fight to be, somewhere at the top where it justifies them getting a big salary, when in the whole grand scheme of things, they shouldn't be getting that at all. But that's my opinion, y'all. It's my opinion. So I did invite people onto the panel, and as of now, they are not here. So that's okay. I have been a one woman show before, and I certainly can be one now. So, y'all, let's talk about it, because we're going to talk about DL Hughley. And I thought about it. I don't talk about DL that often. In fact, the last time I did a live stream on him is when he went on Twitter back during the time when the Queen died over there in England. And he was saying that the Black community should be mourning for the Queen. And, I got on live stream and dragged him over that. And the bottom line is that was the last time I think we even spoke about him on this channel. And I ain't grieving no queen. The queen has a whole nation that can grieve about her. I don't need to grieve. She wasn't my queen anyway. And I don't have any love for the royal family. They're a bunch of frauds anyway. They're not no real kings and queens. They're hand appointed to the throne. Okay, they are. They're hand appointed people to the throne. That's all they are. They're not like a King David, where the Most High appointed him as king. Now, to me, in my opinion, that's a real king. But if people that look like you pointed you to the throne, that ain't no real king or queen, in my opinion. They don't have the power to anoint you as a king or queen when they themselves are just ordinary beings. So, no, they're frauds as far as I'm concerned. All of their royals are phony. Mm. Okay, y'all, we got to get into the dirt on this one. And I'm not surprised that DL came out to fight with Mo'Nique, because if you look at the history of DL loves fighting with women. But when it comes down to men, he'll back down from a man. And I have noticed that about him over the years. So he popped up calling himself, I guess he needs to be relevant again. And he's fighting Mo'Nique. Let me share my screen. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. All right. I hope everybody can see the screen. Give me a one if you can see the screen. And we'll get into this. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So during the interview, DL's name came up, and Mo'Nique spoke out about his daughter. Now, I don't know how deep y'all know what happened with his daughter. DL had a friend, and this is somebody that he claims he liked. Well, his daughter came to him and told him that this same particular friend that DL liked violated her. DL would not believe her. Now, I don't know what kind of parent does that to their child, but that's what he did. He would not believe his daughter based on the fact that he liked this person a lot. And that is so cowardly. So, what you were saying is because you like this person, you're not going to stand up to them for what they did to your daughter. But that's what he did. He completely dismissed what his daughter told him. And see, you know what? If you are a parent and you don't rise to the occasion when something happens to your child, then your ass is no good at parenting. I'm sorry. You're no good at parenting. You are never going to be able to get that moment back when you should have stood up and you didn't. Y'all, I did not respect DL before, but after hearing that, I really don't respect him now. And that's not the only thing he did. He had a child outside of his marriage with another woman too. DL don't respect women, not even the ones in his own family. I just don't understand how somebody can come to you, your own flesh and blood daughter, and your reaction was not to believe her because based on the fact that you liked this particular person. So you dismissed everything. I don't understand that. But that's what he did. And that's what, if you got a chance to watch the interview, that's what Mo'Nique brought up. And he was like, well, you shouldn't bring up kids. I understand that. And you really shouldn't bring up kids. But in the case where your child got violated and you wouldn't do nothing about it, I think that should be brought out about you. Boy, if you didn't cancel DL before, this is the time to cancel him for real. And I remember when he was feuding with Mo'Nique before, he was laughing at the fact that he got his own family members to go after her. If y'all remember that, I do remember that. So, and y'all remember he also tried to drag Terry Crews. Well, Terry Crews came back at him, and DL backed down. He backed down. So, what did Mo'Nique say about DL Hughley's daughter that sparked the feud again? So, let's get into that. So, now this was Wednesday, February 7th, 2024. That's when the feud jumped off again with DL Hughley, which began originally in 2022. And that was over a public contract dispute. So, in a scathing podcast hosted by NFL player turned at Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart, but she said really good things about Kevin Hart. And she also said Kevin Hart helped her and her family out financially. Oprah Winfrey, she spoke about, and she spoke about DL Hughley. So it escalated after she dragged DL Hughley's daughter into it. So the public beef between the two began May of 2022. During a stand-up performance, Mo'Nique blasted Hughley over a contract dispute over who was the rightful headliner of a live comedy show in Detroit. She claimed that according to the contract she signed, she was supposed to be the headliner. But Hughley alleged that, he said he refused to perform if she was the headliner of the show. Now, he has since denied that. He claims he did not say that. So, shortly after that, they start taking shots at each other, and the feud just got worse by the time June of 2022 came about. So, their ongoing feud, Mo'Nique dredged up an old interview that she was talking about where DL Hughley allegedly refused to believe his own daughter, Ryan Nicole Shepard, was abused. She seemingly equated to her drama where she, as a Black woman, was not believed when she spoke up about her trauma. Now, she took it out on Instagram. Okay. She took it out, out there on June 3rd, 2022. Now, DL Hughley have since taken swipes at Mo'Nique's husband, and I don't know what the hell he's trying to talk about her marriage for. He laid around and had a child with another woman during his marriage. So I don't know why he think he got the right to drag Mo'Nique's marriage out here. He's got a lot of nerve. He really does. And to me, I don't care for DL Hughley because number one, he's cooned out a few times and I did not like it. Now, he did that on a few occasions. Yeah, really, when you don't, and I agree with that, when you don't agree or you don't protect your child, you literally violated her again. You really did. You really did. I don't know, how low do you sink to do stuff like that? You know how many times I had to stand up for my son, especially when he went to school? There were things that cropped up, and I had to rise to the occasion and get on people at the school. There was an incident where my son fell down during gym class, and he was trying to tell the teacher he hurt himself. He literally skinned his knee and everything. He tried to get the attention, and he had a white man that was his gym teacher. This teacher would not pay attention to him. He kept telling him to go to, in the locker room and get dressed for class. He wouldn't listen. So I had to go up to the school and I had to put them on blast. Well, the following year, when he had to go back to school, that gym teacher was gone. He was gone. I think he was still working in the school system. They just transferred him somewhere else. But I dragged the hell out of that school. I said, he fell down and he's trying to tell you he's hurt and you wouldn't pay attention? What kind of damn teacher does that? So, yeah, I gave them hell. And this happened towards the end of the school year. And like I said, I noticed when September came around, he was not listed as one of the teachers there anymore. And that led me to believe that was not the only incident. There were other parents that had complaints about him. I really believe that was, and I think on top of me going up there, carrying on, and I got up in their faces. And see, that's what you do as a parent. You don't let somebody violate your daughter, and your response is, I ain't gonna do nothing. or I don't believe you. Well, I don't believe you is the same as I'm not going to do anything. That is real cowardly. And it was funny because during the interview, Mo'Nique said he looks like Abe Lincoln. He says, "Do you really look like Abe Lincoln?" He really does. And I remember her saying that during the interview, and I laughed. I was like, yeah, he does kind of look like Abe Lincoln with his old cooning behind. Now, she has since, let me see, she has since responded to him. Let me see. I know I saw that. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, let's get to this. Come on, what you doing here? Okay. So DL, of course, went out there real fast and tried to go after Mo'Nique. And Mo'Nique responded and said, "Not what I said." Mo'Nique responds to DL Hughley while revealing her plans to tour with Cat Williams. So Mo'Nique has taken to, she went over to Instagram to respond to DL Hughley, who lashed out at the comedian over her interview with Club Shay Shay this week. All right. So Mo'Nique sat down, and if you, like I said, those of you that just came in the chat, if you didn't get a chance to watch that interview, please go and watch. It was released on February 7th. So during one part of the chat, Mo'Nique touched on her fallout with Hughley over a contract gig in Detroit. She said she had already hadn't been cool before the incident, claiming that he had been talking bad about her for years. So she was hearing things from other people about him, just saying really nasty things about her. But on this particular night, Hughley had refused to hit the stage if event organizers let Mo'Nique close the stand up special, and she ended up closing anyway. So he alleged that this memo listed him as the show's headliner. And I'm sorry, DL Hughley is not a headliner. Mo'Nique is, but not him. However, Mo'Nique told Sharp that her contract stated otherwise, prompting the huge spat to erupt between the pair on social media. Things turned ugly and personal when that led to Mo'Nique bringing up Hughley's daughter, and she boldly questioned Hughley had a lot to say about other people, but won't call out the name of the person that violated his daughter. And you know what? That's true, because when he did address it, he still never brought the name out. So Mo'Nique later apologized, and the two quietly moved on from the drama. But after mentioning his name, Hughley responded to her interview in a lengthy rant. He had the reason why trouble supposedly followed Mo'Nique wherever she went was because she was the problem. Additionally, Hughley accused Mo'Nique of telling a lie that continues to leave him furious. Hughley claimed that Mo'Nique once told fans he watched while his daughter was being assaulted. So she wasted no time in setting up her iPhone and appeared to be her office and set up a recording straight on what really happened, joined by her husband, Sidney Hicks. So the 56-year-old implied that the information about his daughter was already public because Hughley brought it to light, not Mo'Nique. But she disputed Hughley's claim. So she Hughley, that's your so this is what Mo'Nique said. Hughley, that's your conscience talking to you, brother. I never said that. And I want to be clear about something else. Never would I try to do anything to harm your babies because we got babies too. However, what I was saying to your daughter and to the other daughters out there, I know what it's like for your daddy to know you've been touched and he not protect you. That's right. Because if you remember, Mo'Nique said her brother molested her and she also told and didn't get a reaction from her parents. So, anyway, on the heels of the interview, Sharp, amazed by the impressive 4.3 million views in just over 24 hours, Mo'Nique had another announcement to make. She announced that she's joining her twin brother, Cat Williams. Now, she did speak about that a couple of times during the interview with Shannon Sharp. The Dark Matter tour, which kicked off in Texas on January 12th. Mo'Nique confirmed that her first show with Williams will be on February 9th in Connecticut, with a tour running until May 11th when it concludes in Missouri. So that's what she said. Wow. So you know DL, he's going to keep this thing going and going and going. And if you remember, oh, I got LVZ. How you doing, LVZ?
What's up, sis? What's happening?
Okay, well, I just started. So
Okay,
you
cool.
can jump in anytime you need to. Or
Well,
got an
I was
opinion.
I was I was letting you cook because I want you to go ahead in on this gray beard Sambo over here.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. But did you get a chance to watch the interview over on Club
I
Show?
watched the I watched the whole interview, sis. I
Okay.
had the pleasure of listening and watching the whole interview with her. And I've always been on Monique's side when she's spoken out about these basically gatekeepers and handkerchief heads in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
When she's talking about the handkerchief heads in Hollywood, I totally always believed her 100% because what reason did she have to lie? And if she did lie, or what she was saying had no validity, why did Monique disappear for so long?
Right. Mm-hmm.
That was the first thing I noticed. I said, hold on, you don't see Monique? You didn't see Monique anywhere.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. She completely disappeared. Okay, let me take care of that. Turn this
It
off.
was to the point where when I had seen her on BMF, I was so happy I damn near shed a tear. I said, good, 50, you gave Monique a job. And Monique played the hell out of that part on
Mm,
BMF. If anybody's seen them series of BMF with Monique playing the Kingpin, Monique played that Kingpin.
mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah,
like, go ahead, Monique.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they can't take that from her. Monique is versatile. You gotta give it to her. She's not just a comedian. She's a serious actress.
Yes, she is. Mm-hmm.
So, and this old gray beard Sambo over this joint hating. Oh, you never find love. You never get back. You never did. What type of gay shit is that? You have to pay for a man, and then you paid for a man. Huh?
Yeah.
What you mean she paid for a man? What type? That was real female
Mm-hmm.
to go there.
Now,
You
LVZ,
paid for love.
LVZ, do you remember the last time we gathered to talk about DL Hughley?
Mm-hmm.
We gathered, if you remember, because you were on the panel too, when DL Hughley went on Twitter and said that the black community should have been mourning the queen when she died. You remember that?
You know what I thought it was? Look, that's why I called him a great big saying, but I forgot that one. I was on that. I do remember that. But you know what one I thought you was gonna say, sis? You remember this? The black community should have still been behind Keaton Jones.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The little racist boy talking about he shouldn't have been bullied. I mean, two things could be his father could be racist, and no, they're both racist.
Uh-huh.
And fuck Keaton Jones and you too, and the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
baggy-eyed slob.
He thought we should be praying and crying and mourning the queen. I was like, she ain't my queen. The hell I gotta mourn that bitch for? I don't care about her. Excuse me, y'all.
Black people could be more. We could be more receptive. I mean, when anyone dies, we should be man. Get your coon ass out of here. Nobody want to hear that old buck dancing shit. You and your tap shoes go somewhere and cut a jig, Mister Sandman.
I doubt if the
Nobody wants to hear.
right. I doubt if the queen even knew who the hell he was.
Hmm.
I doubt if that
And
old
then they
knew who he was.
had the nerve to, man. First of all, DL Hughley, I remember you from the 90s when you used to bore me to sleep on Comic View. That was some of the best sleep I ever got in my teenage years when DL Hughley was the host of Comic View. Because you was guaranteed the wake. I remember how every Comic View ended. I wake up and wipe the drool off my lips because this motherfucker was the host. That's why I never. People said, "Man, you don't remember seeing Cat Williams on Comic View?" I said, "All I remember is DL Hughley was the host, and I ain't never want to watch it."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. He was one of those back when he was doing some comedy here and there, I was into Bernie Mac. I wasn't thinking about D.L. Hughley.
When he used to, Rich Boy just said it. That was his whole gimmick. Talk about people in the audience. I was
Mm,
like, man, I used to say that me and my cousins, and then be sitting there with like, man, that nigga say that shit to me, we getting up and beating his ass. All of us getting up and whooping your ass. Why? Because we ain't come here for you to talk about us, you Bama ass. That
mhm,
Bama had a whole Cross Colors outfit on one time. Talking about, I'm sponsored by Cross Colors. Who you sponsor? I said, shit, I wouldn't want to sponsor if Cross Colors was my sponsor.
mhm.
That Bama was standing up there looking like a gay bag of Doritos.
Right. So what DL really got upset about LVZ was the fact that she brought up that DL Hughley's daughter got violated by one of his friends and he wouldn't believe her. But Mo'Nique technically is not the one that brought that up. DL Hughley came on the internet and told that story. That originally came from him. He came online and said his daughter came to him. She got violated by a friend, somebody that he liked a lot, and he did not believe her. He brought that to social media. Technically, Mo'Nique didn't. She was just repeating it right there at the no, you a big damn coward. You wouldn't stand
That's
up for
all
your
it
daughter.
is. You ain't support
A
your own
coward.
daughter when she was, yeah. You ain't support your own daughter,
I
Slim,
mean,
when
that
she
right there.
needed you the most.
Right. So really, you violated her all over again when you didn't believe her. So that tells me not only do you disrespect women, you don't even respect the women in your damn family.
Well, DL is an admitted he, son of an alcoholic. His father was an alcoholic. DL had problems with alcohol, from what I remember, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he probably was in the bottle, and his when he was supposed to be in his daughter's life.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that stuff he said about Mo'Nique and her husband was real bitter, and and you could tell it came from a personal spot where I want to get at, I want to dig at her. You paid for
Yeah,
your
but that's
husband.
stupid. Yeah, but that's stupid, LVZ. You know why? This man, DL, was married and had a baby outside of his marriage with another woman. So if you gonna
Exactly.
drag her on her marriage, can't she drag you? DL
Exactly.
DL don't need to be talking about anybody's relationship. He don't need to be talking about anybody's relationship because look at your situation. And
Right.
like you said, he ain't nothing but a coon anyway.
That's all he ever been. Just a big ass coon. If people forget, he sat up there with what's her name? Megan Kelly. He should have he people talk about how he talked to Megan Kelly. No, he really should have came out a little harder on Megan Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
He just said, just sit up there. I heard some of the things that you said, Mike Brown. It was a lie. It was a lie. It wasn't a lie. It wasn't a lie. And you sit up there and man, look, DL is a much better social commentator than he is a comedian, but he needs to stop with this real effeminate attack on Mo'Nique and her husband about
Yeah.
some BS we don't really care about. The fact of the matter is this, DL Hughley, keep your ass off of Vlad TV. You sellout ass Samba.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best
Well, if
advice
you
I could give you.
well, another thing that popped back up in the news is back when DL, remember when Terry Crews said he went to some party with his wife and he got violated? Well, DL
Mm-hmm.
came out and was saying how men with all those muscles should react if he got touched inappropriately. So anyway, Terry Crews came back at him and DL backed down after that.
Yeah. Well, nah. Remember, Terry Crews said, "So I should just punch you right in the face, then, right?"
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
you would punch me in the face, but you wouldn't do anything to a man that grabbed your testicle.
Hmm.
He tried to do he did the Charlemagne the God. Why you want to mess with the radio guy? That's what he
Yeah.
did. He
Yeah.
tried to pass that ass whooping to somebody else. First thing he should have said to the man was, "Hold up, you whooping on me, but the man grabs your nuts is walking around unwhooped. That's
Mm-hmm.
working backwards, champ. But it'd be messed up. You come over here get your ass whooped. Talk about you go punch me in the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but DL Hughley, he, basically, he done made his career off being a troll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's be honest. He's made his whole comedy act in the beginning was trolling the audience. And that his whole TV show, he was trolling the people who was there. And then now all he does is troll and butt in sometimes when we don't need him to butt in. He say some good stuff every now and then. I
Mm-hmm.
give it to him 45% of the time. DL Hughley say some stuff I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
But that's 45%. That's still a F. That's still an E. That's not good.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and I remember back in the day when remember he was on the Hughleys
Mm-hmm.
show And I remember I would go to work. A couple of them, the sisters I worked with, they used to watch the show and they would come in the next day talking about the episode. And they were like, "Did you see this?" And I said, "I don't watch that." And they could
Yeah,
not, they were outdone that I would not watch that show. They
right. Like
were
you had
outdone.
six. People used to ask me that too. I was like, I don't watch that. Like, why? I said, man, I didn't think DL Hughley was funny in the stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
but the show was funny. Well, I will never know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, it's just something funny. I can't watch a dude. And if you really think about it, Mo'Nique, that's what it is. DL jealous of Mo'Nique too. He just don't know how I say it. Mo'Nique is more accomplished than him too.
Yeah, definitely. She definitely is.
Name a TV show other than the Hughleys. Well, she did that with the Parkers. But where's his Precious, BMF? What else was she in? For a minute, Mo'Nique was popping up in a lot of independent stuff after they stopped working her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he
And
don't have no.
yeah, and if you remember when she got that stand up for Netflix, he tried to say something flippant about that too,
See,
but he didn't get one.
yeah, he didn't. Cause don't know right. Cause don't nobody look. Cause you know what everybody want from DL. It's not a stand up. It's a sit your ass down. That's what nobody wants to stand up from DL. We want to go somewhere and sit your ass down from.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
That's
I
what we
bet
do.
you she's touring with Cat Williams. I bet you they're gonna fill every seat.
Oh, you know they are.
They're
And
gonna
guess
fill
what else
every.
they gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what else they gonna do? They gonna do something DL ain't never been accused of. Be funny. They
Mm-hmm.
gonna they gonna be funny too. They ain't just gonna do a stand up for doing it. They gonna do some shit that DL you ain't never heard nobody say about DL. What? Oh, he did a stand up and it was funny. Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. And if you remember, she did do a lot. She was the host at Showtime at the Apollo for a while too.
All of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mo'Nique has done a lot. I remember looking at an old Uptown Comedy Club with Talent the comedian,
Mm-hmm.
Mo'Nique, and guess what's it, Michael Blackson.
Yeah.
And they were doing the cousins against each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was in 1989. That was the Uptown Comedy Club.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. Monique has done a lot, but DL, no,
Right?
his career has not even been a fraction of hers.
Exactly. So a lot of the shit he talking, he mad because Mo'Nique is more accomplished than him too. If we actually doing comparison to accomplishments, Mo'Nique like up there with Eddie Murphy in them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What
Well,
she's done with her comedy has actually eclipsed what they did because she's been acclaimed for it. But I mean, if we just talking about in comparison,
right.
these guys will never be a lead role or even a co-star in any
No,
movie of significance.
no, that's true. That's true. But what did you think? You know what I didn't like? After Cat Williams was on there and he did his interview with Shannon Sharp, he
Mm-hmm.
talked about a lot of people, but that Faison Love, who he really is nothing in comparison to Cat Williams, came out and called Cat Williams a chimp. And I said, what is a black man calling another black man a monkey?
Yeah, I heard him say that. And then I said, you sitting up there looking like you ate two silverbacks with your black ass looking like a I know motherfucker. Are you serious?
I know, right?
He's a chimp. Well, what are you?
Right, really.
Mighty Joe Young. He look, you
I
sitting
know.
up there looking like Congo, and
And
you look.
yeah, and LVZ, he should be happy he got in the spotlight for 2 seconds because nobody was thinking about Faison Love.
At all.
Uh-uh.
At all. That nigga, look, he is the word. He is Faison Love. If you didn't diss, so we knew your name would just be, oh, that dude. Before we knew exactly who you were, thanks to the internet, your name was just, oh, that fat dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you would describe as. That fat dude. Who you talking about? He used to be on the Parenthood. Who you talking about? Robert Townsend? Nah, the fat dude.
LVZ said,
Oh, that's who you talking about.
LVZ,
Tell the truth.
LVZ said he looked like he ate 2 Silverbacks.
Yeah. And you call that nigga a chip? You look like you ate 2 silverbacks. Big ass overweight, Mighty Joe Congo looking ass Negro gonna call somebody a chip?
Mm-hmm.
I said, Jesus, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm like, we know, the history behind our people being called monkeys, and this is what this man is going to come out and say. And that was
Well, I remember the last time we did a panel about him, sis. He is a fat Cuban.
Yeah.
Remember, he's a black Cuban, remember?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't FBA, so look, we never know how Big Perm see himself.
Big worm.
I know how I see. Obviously he see him as skinny and light skinned. He obviously don't see that nigga who ate 2 silverbacks, because that's who we see.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Mm-hmm.
chill. I said, nigga, you sitting looking like every gorilla. He looked like every gorilla.
Right.
Name a gorilla, Lisa. I bet you he looked like him. Harambe.
Grape ape.
Look just like him. He looked like every gorilla. Magilla, Grape Ape, Harambe.
King Kong.
Right. King Kong. Mighty Joe Young. Congo. Tracy off the Ghostbusters that wasn't the Ghostbusters cartoon. He looked like every monkey.
Yeah.
Tell the truth. Faison looks so.
We ain't never.
Faison called the nigga chip.
Yeah, but Faison ain't never been in a lot of work anyway.
Well, he's always been. Well, look, Lisa. He's been in a lot of movies, but like his name is so far down in the credits, you think he was a cameraman.
Yeah.
Like he was in the movie Elf for 12 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
He was in no one can forget that movie 3 Strikes, where he was in there with E40, I guess. I mean, I don't know. He been in a lot of cameo appearances.
Uh-huh.
That motherfucker been in more cameos than my man who say, ow. That nigga been in so many cameos. That should be his name. Ow! Cameo.
Yeah. But yeah, Big Worm is probably what we'll always remember him for. Those other ones, I don't know. Yes, right. He was one of the characters in Baby Kids, wasn't he?
Yeah, he played Robin Williams.
That's what I thought.
He did. Robin Williams, Robin Harris part. He was Robin Harris in Baby Kids.
Baby kids. I
Robin
remember.
Harris be rolling over his grave. He said, look at this big fat motherfucker right here. Look like he ate 2 silverback. Test tube, baby.
Yeah, yeah. But I saw him. I think it was Willie D interviewed him not long after he interviewed
Yeah.
Cat, but I didn't go over there and watch it because I'm not really that interested in Faison.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, damn, Willie, why you get him? Nobody cares. And then his whole career now is shitting on comics that we like. Oh, Dave Chappelle ain't that good, but he better than you. I seen him bomb. Yeah, but niggas went to see him. My comedy act, I be good, but nobody be there to laugh. Nobody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's think about it, Lisa. The most famous thing he did other than Big Worm was fight somebody at an airport. That's his most viewed shit.
Yeah.
That ass fighting somebody at an airport is
Mm,
the most famous shit you did.
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You beating up the guy at Spirit Airlines. That's your that's your claim to fame.
Mm-hmm. And what
Lisa, he fucked the Spirit Airline guy up, sis. Why he do that to me? I like Spirit Airlines.
I don't think I've ever flown Spirit.
I flew Spirit, man. It gets you where you need to go.
Right. I never
That
flew.
should be the slogan.
Yeah.
Spirit Airline.
You
We
know,
get you where you need to go.
the only ones I flew the most was US Airways and
Yeah,
United. Those are the two I've always flown. And
yeah.
my
You
dad
not,
used to always fly Delta. But a lot of black
yeah,
folks around here like to fly Delta.
yeah. I ain't messing no Delta.
Yeah, I
I,
was
I,
like,
I,
nah,
I,
Dad, I'll pass on Delta.
right. I used to be. They don't remember, Lisa. We do. Johnny Carson used to joke about how bad Delta was every night.
Mm-hmm.
I knew not to fly Delta since 4 years. That motherfucker, I never forget. He told a joke one day. He said, "As a matter of fact, Delta's going to do a commercial because this when the movie La Bamba had came out." He
Uh-huh.
said the spokespeople at Delta said if Richie Valens had flown Delta, he'd still be alive. He might be missing, but he'd still be alive.
Uh-huh. Well, no, US Airways, and the only reason why I flew them a lot is because back when I was a senior IT manager, I used to have to go to different locations, and the company always used US Airways. So
Yeah,
I got so used to it that even when I left the company, I was still
I said,
flying US Airways, you know. And plus I had to accumulate some miles, you know. I had some flyer miles and everything that I wanted to kind of keep. But I got
I
used
like
to,
United.
huh?
I like United.
United, yeah, I flew United before, but US Airways is probably the one I flew the most.
Yeah, they are good. I flew them before on a transfer flight. I'm like,
Mm,
oh, cool. I got leg room in this.
yeah. No, I flew Southwest. Sweet,
Yeah,
Miss Sweet
they
talk.
good
Now,
too.
I was actually supposed to fly US Airways and my flight got canceled. So they told me, you know, the different airlines that could fly me back home because I was down in Georgia, and they told me the different airlines I could use to fly home from my business trip, and Southwest was the next one leaving out that I could get on. So I went and got on them. And you know, I know people say bad things about them, but I didn't have a bad flight from Georgia
I
back
didn't
to
either.
Philadelphia. I didn't have a bad flight at all.
Yeah, you know what? I really haven't had a bad flight on any airline.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, now
But that
I
was
even
the reason
flew.
why I was on there because I had to, you know, get on another flight to get home.
I remember, look, Lisa, I remember I flew on Value Jet twice.
Uh-huh.
You remember Value Jet?
Yep. I flew on
Yeah.
Pan Am. Remember Pan Am
Yeah, I
back
flew
in the
on
day? I flew on
yeah.
Pan Am before.
Yeah. Look, I flew on Value Jet, got home, and my son Charisma was born. And
Okay.
then 2 weeks later, the joint crashed in Florida. There wasn't no more Value Jet.
Wow. Hmm.
That's no bull.
Well,
I said, well, I wouldn't have been, and this was my thought. I wouldn't have been flying there anyway.
right. Pan Am got hijacked a week after I came back to the US. They
Right.
got hijacked.
Thank you.
And it was the
Right.
same
Yeah.
flight I
That's why
was
I don't mess
on.
with.
It was the
Right.
same
It's
flight I was
certain
on.
jumps.
Yeah.
To see, Lisa, it's certain jumps I won't mess with. Cause they done got hijacked
Hmm.
and blown up in the air, or they done came out the sky. Like, well, I won't be flying them.
I flew I flew on Pan Am from Germany back into the US to JFK up there in New York. The next week, the same exact Pan Am flight that I flew in on got hijacked. The same flight, same plane, because I knew the plane number and it was the same plane number that I flew in on.
It let me yeah.
Hmm. TWA, I saw some of y'all put that in the chat. I never flew TWA, but
Yeah, I never flew that
I
before
knew
either.
about TWA, but I never flew TWA. I never did. But most of the ones that you don't see no more, they got bought out. That's all. They got bought out and then absorbed into these other airlines. That's all. Continental. I never flew Continental, but I knew a few people that did. They said it wasn't that bad. You always fly Southwest. Real luck. Yeah, like I said, I used them just because my flight was canceled and I was trying to get back home. I was down in Atlanta, and that was the next flight out heading to Philadelphia International Airport where I needed to go because I had to go there because my car, I used the airport parking lot and my car was in Philly at that airport. So I had to go back there. And I ended up flying on Southwest because they were the available flight at that time. That's
Yeah,
why when I hear a
sometimes they
lot of
got
people say, "Oh, it's so horrible," it really was. It was not horrible for me. It really
that
was
bad.
not bad. Mm-mm. And
I
I
remember they
ended
did
up
that to me.
I ended up on in business class, where the seats were wider and you had more space. So it
See,
really wasn't
sometimes you end up with an upgrade, a luggage upgrade when they transfer your flight to Southwest from your other flight. It
yeah,
don't be that bad for me.
no. And when I landed in Philly, my luggage was right there. It did not get lost or anything. And then I was able to just go to the parking garage where my car was parked. I had a green uh Chrysler 300 back then. That's what I had. And I went to the lot and I got in my 300 and I went home.
Got on up out of the joint.
I sure did.
As you should, my sister.
Yeah.
As you should.
But the flight was not bad, despite the fact that people on here be talking about how bad it is. It wasn't bad for me.
Yeah, it just be, it just be. Now you know what I do want to fly. I want to fly one of them Air Emirates joints.
Oh, okay. Did you ever go JetBlue?
Uh-uh.
I did JetBlue, but it was like a changeover flight. I had to fly from New York to Los Angeles, and then I switched flights.
Yeah.
And from there, I flew overseas.
Okay, okay.
I went to the
That's what I'm
Netherlands
saying.
and I flew overseas from there.
That's what I'm about to say. I think that Air Emirates are for overseas, and I
Uh,
want to try one of them one day. Go overseas, just sleep on the plane, and all of that good stuff.
I've done that before and looked out the window and could see the English Channel. I did all of that. Mm-hmm.
If you look out to your left, you should see the English channel. Yeah, I see that dirty ass water. I see a
Yeah,
piss
that
in it.
water is
We,
shark infested too. There's a bunch of
hey,
sharks down in there. Mm-hmm. That's why
I
when
see that.
there been flights that crashed into the English Channel and they ain't get nary body because it's shark infested. Them sharks get all them
Yeah,
bodies.
they get them.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the channel. There's nothing we can do.
Really, it isn't. Do you remember LVZ? Do you remember? It's probably like maybe 15 years ago. One of those planes went down in the Florida Everglades. Do you remember that? And the
Uh huh.
alligators ate every single body.
Everybody.
They
Yep.
couldn't get one. They said they kept trying to shine bright lights, and they said the alligators would stop briefly, and they went right back to eating the bodies. They couldn't
Yep.
recover one body, y'all. Them alligators ate every single body, every single one.
Them damn alligators thought they was a motherfucking a buffet, old country buffet. That was that old country buffet. Like, it's like Golden Corral down here, boy.
They said somebody dropped some food down here in the
Whoa,
But yeah, they said the
whoa.
sisters got every single one. They didn't recover one body.
Like they was at Golden Corral, y'all. Mm,
Tempest said
pass the pepper.
Tempest said that was the alligators DoorDash. Yeah. Yeah, brought them food, right?
Alligators talking to each other. What you eating over there? I think this is Indian that I'm eating. It's a little spicy. I like it.
Yeah.
Tastes just
Them
like
alligators,
curry.
yeah, them alligators ate all them bodies and then said, "Oh, are those wine bottles floating over there? Oh, we can watch."
Popping on wine with this little Asian man that I'm sitting here.
Well, you know what? When I used to fly US Airways on the way back, that's all they did. They kept you drunk so you wouldn't complain. So the foreigners kept coming down and giving everybody bottles of wine, and then they come back and give you another bottle of wine. I would leave off that plane, y'all. I kid you not, with about 5 bottles of wine. I said, "Yeah, give me this so you can shut up and don't complain." That's why.
Yeah, it's the best flight I ever had.
Yeah, they gave you a meal. As soon as the flight took off, US Airways would give you a meal, and then they would come with a bottle of white wine and a bottle of red wine. Then they would
Red
turn
wine,
around
yeah.
and ask you if you wanted more wine, then they would bring more wine. They just kept the wine flowing. They kept it
Is
flowing.
that enough? Are
Mhm.
you good, mama? You good, my
Oh,
homie?
yeah, US Airways would do that. And then when you get off the flight on the way out, they got extra wine bottles. Would you like another wine bottle? And you be going through the airport with like 5, 6 wine bottles. But
Hey,
yeah, they used to do that. They did that a lot.
they should have hired me to do damn commercial. U.S. Airways, we got you.
Yeah.
Fly U.S. Airways, we get you there in more ways than one.
Yeah. I mean, they would do that. And it was like, why are they giving out all this wine? I said, yeah, they don't want you complaining. They want you so drunk you won't complain.
You don't even know where you at. Where the fuck did I land at?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why am I in Cleveland? I
Yeah.
live in Birmingham.
And I would end up giving, I remember when I would walk in, my mom and dad ended up taking all the wine. I was like, I don't care. I had so much on the plane. I didn't even care that they
Yeah,
took them.
yeah. You know how drunk I am right now? I'm ready to
Mm-hmm.
go piss a steady stream of red wine. Right?
Well, see, I said to myself, because I had to drive home, like I said, I was in my Chrysler 300. I said, okay, if I get
Yeah.
stopped, I'm just going to say US Airways got me drunk. I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
why
gonna
I got
forget
to get
U.S.
a
Airways. I just got on the flight. What you want me to do?
uh-huh. They got me drunk. I don't know why you mad at me, Mr. Officer.
Hey,
Give that to
hey, you better
US
go see.
Airways.
Right, that's between you and U.S. Airways. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I know I was driving in a straight line. It might not have been in the line, but it but it was a straight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But y'all, I haven't been. The last time I've been on a flight, y'all, was before the pandemic. After that, I literally haven't been on a flight since. I haven't been on a flight since. I
Well,
2019, I was on a flight. I flew to visit family, but and then when the pandemic hit, I have not been near an airport since. But see, I'm not working like I used to. Back when I was working, I would have to go on business trips. So it's just very different now. I don't have to do that stuff anymore. And I don't know about you, LVZ, but the last time I went to Georgia, we went by car. We just drove down.
yeah, I'm like that, Lisa. When it's on this side of like, because of course I was on a plane 2 years ago to go see my brother, and I'm gonna go again this summer. But that's
Mhm.
because he in California. Anything
Right.
on the East Coast, I don't give a damn if it's 18, 19 hours. I can drive that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can drive up and down the showboard. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I see it. And plus, it's nice,
Mhm.
depending on how you drive down there, you get to see,
Yeah,
sightsee and
exactly.
all that.
You get to see the sight, see the landscapes. But you
Mhm.
know me, don't nobody like riding with me, Lisa, because I'm still me. Even when we ride down the road, I'm looking at motherfucking tag. I'm like, look at this racist motherfucker. Look what he got on his tag. Then then we'll be somewhere in South Carolina, like, boy, if that tree could talk, it'll tell you, nigga, go back home.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't stay here.
And see that used to get me when I was younger, but as I got older, it don't bother me. Is like
Nah,
when we would get like around Virginia and beyond, you start seeing the tags, the Confederate flag tags and all that
thank
stuff.
you.
Or the rear view mirror, the rear view window got a big old Confederate,
Confederate flag
start
on.
seeing that stuff when you start getting down south. When I was
You
younger,
see
I'd
it
be like,
all the time.
but then when I
What
got
the
older
fuck, man?
now, I'm like, whatever.
Knowing what we do, we understand that these white supremacists is all over the place. So it ain't no thing. It's
Mhm,
just that I be getting on people's nerves because I be telling, see, right there, that sign right there, he's a proud boy.
mhm,
Can't
mhm,
we just enjoy the drive? No. Get my gun from underneath the
mhm.
seat.
Well, if they end up like Enrique Tarrio, now that his butt is jailed in his last court appearance, he said he's a changed man. I said, yeah, now that you getting locked up, you're a changed man. You weren't no changed man
Yeah.
before.
Oh, Enrique Tario. Look,
Mhm.
he knows he's saying he black now.
Yeah.
Fucking up
Uh-huh.
our statistics. Fucking up
Mhm.
black people's statistics. Talk about, oh no, I'm black now. No, nigga, you white. Talk about he black now. Nah, you ain't black because you went. I'm black now. I went to jail. No, motherfucker, you white.
Mhm. Mhm. Ain't that something? Talking about he
Watch
changed.
what happens. We talk about what's his name? DL Hughley. Y'all know he gonna be stomping for Biden, right?
Oh, DL? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
I
You
wouldn't
know
doubt
he
it.
gonna be shilling for the Democrats, and we out there. We need to vote for Joe Biden. We have to save the election. Donald Trump is the most evilest man that ever walked the earth. Yeah, that's probably true, but I'm gonna vote for the couch.
Mhm. Yeah, but the two they want to get rid of now is Mitch Freeze. I'm calling him Mitch Freeze. Mitch McConnell, Mitch Freeze, and
Motionless Mitch.
and Jim Crow Joe. And they're the
Oh,
same age. They're both 81 years old.
yeah,
They're both
but
81.
only one of them see the souls of slaves coming to get him.
Mm-hmm.
That's motionless Mitch.
Yeah, that's why he keeps
Joe
freezing.
Biden don't know where the fuck he at. He be like he be giving speeches just saying shit that don't make sense no more. Hey, here's the deal. Ice cream cones are delicious, and I used to eat them in the
Mhm.
summertime. You
Mhm.
can't call blacks coloreds anymore. What? What the fuck are you talking?
Mhm.
When you look at a strapping buck like LL Cool J, he said that boy's got big old legs.
Yeah. Well, they said they want him to take a competency exam because they said Joe Biden, when they were asking questions, he couldn't remember that he was ever vice president. And he could not remember that his son Bo died.
Yeah,
And that's why all this stuff is coming up, because they said in conversation it came up that, he was vice president and he didn't remember ever being vice president.
right.
And
Hey,
I said,
can
but
I
this
say
man
something
is
to the
running the country.
can I say something to the crackhead in the chat room real quick, Lisa?
Yeah.
Some crackhead wrote, when the border is wide open, motherfucker, your bussy is wide open. What are you talking about? Your bussy is wide open. What are you talking about? The border is wide open. Who's gonna close it? If you motherfucker, don't you know that Obama for all of the things I hate him for, this is one thing I can give him credit for. He deported more motherfucking people than Trump did.
Yes, he did.
To be honest, he deported more people than anybody did. He
Yeah.
holds the record for kicking motherfuckers out, believe it or not.
Mhm.
So Donald Trump, did he close the border when he was in there the last time? Marco, no. And he's not going to do it again. You know why? Because them people coming through the border get him something to talk about.
Mhm.
Dumbass. Them
And
people who
I
come
mean, if
through the
you really
border,
look, the Republicans aren't doing anything anyway but whining. But or do you see
right,
them really putting their foot down and
put
saying, "Oh,
down to
we're
do
closing up"? They're
anything.
not doing nothing but just whining about it a little, and that's it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, whether it's a Democrat or Republican, these rich folks will hire them. They'll get hired on somebody's farm. They'll get hired in somebody's factory, and those rich
Fit.
folks don't want them gone. They want them here.
Keep going, Lisa. Trump gonna have them working in his hotel.
Mhm. Because Trump don't like
Trump gonna
hiring
have them
Americans. Trump likes,
right.
foreigners. If you go look at who he hires at Mar-a-Lago, Trump hires a bunch of foreigners. He don't hire Americans.
Right.
You
So
look at
y'all
the
stop.
women he married. Look at the women he married. Trump like foreign
Thank
women.
you. He
Okay?
like foreign white
Foreigner.
women. Right. He ain't married nothing from here. Will y'all just stop? Y'all got to stop with this old clown shit. Ain't no cracker gonna save you. You sound like a fool. Ain't no cracker gonna save you. That's you niggas' problem. You waiting for a big white man to save you. Who raised you niggas? And why they raised you like that? What's wrong with you niggas? Waiting for a big white man to save you. None of these sisters in this chat room respect some moist shit like that. Oh, Daddy Trump gonna come and close the border. Nah. How about you close the border? When they come, nigga, no, you can't work here. This my neighborhood, motherfucker. I don't care who you dump in here. This my neighborhood. Be a man, god damn it.
Mhm.
I ain't tripping. You tripping. You sound weak. Stop being weak. I'm waiting for a big white man to close the border for me. I'm scared. We gotta vote for the
Man,
border,
I
black people.
let me just say this. I don't have no faith in any of these politicians. And
Any of them.
yeah, you gonna have Donald Trump, but let's not act like Donald Trump ain't no old man.
Right,
Okay, let's not act like Donald Trump ain't going up to the mic and say some crazy shit too, because he has.
right. Nigga, like he on your side. You must not be black. he don't like us neither, nigga.
Oh,
Stop it.
hell no. He already saying he ain't getting rid of qualified immunity. He gonna beef up
Right.
the police department. He want more
Police.
cops on the street. You know,
And this
no,
goofy
he ain't with
motherfucker
that.
talk about the border. The border gonna be around your neighborhood with them cops ready to whoop your ass. Fuck you talking about. Nigga, I'm worried about the DC Maryland border with all them punk ass police that they gonna be trying to staff the fuck with me for no reason.
Because Trump already said he wants to increase the amount of police on the street. That's one of the first things.
Right.
And he don't want qualified immunity because he said the cops need a protection. So in other words, when they come out here and violate you and kill people in your family and people from your hood, they need that protection. That's what Donald Trump is saying.
Exactly. And all you niggas living up in motherfucking, you niggas living in Dearborn, Michigan, talking about the border. You're not close to the border. You know why I ain't worried about the border? I live in Maryland, DC. Ain't no border close to me. What you talking about? You talking to a nigga living in Alabama about a border. It's not.
Me, I'm worried about where's the presidential candidate that's going to talk about my reparations? The hell with the border.
Reparations.
Where is the
Yeah,
one that's
fuck
going
the
to talk
border.
about my reparations?
If Rico gonna pay taxes to pay my reparation, bring your ass on.
Because neither
Cause
one of them
Chico
are
can put
talking
something
about
on this check too.
right. Neither one of them are talking about a black agenda anyway. So all of the people that are saying I'm gonna switch to Trump, yeah, you can switch to him, but he ain't talking about no black agenda.
Right.
I mean, you can
Moist
switch and vote
nigga.
for him, but he ain't talking about doing anything for us. That
Right.
fool think he think he can hire Tim Scott to boost up the black vote. I don't know how. I don't know where that happens. Tim
Right.
Scott. That's what Trump is
Exactly.
focused on.
And Nikki Haley might be his motherfucker running mate. Cause all that faking she doing, she just gonna end up a motherfucker with her slurpy smelling ass. She gonna be somewhere. Lord,
Oh
gonna
man,
tell
not
her,
the
gonna
Slurpee,
tell
not the
her,
Slurpee, man.
her slurpy smelling ass sis. Hello, I am Nimarata. He gonna make her speak with that real accent. Hello, I'm the vice president. Daddy Trump told me to talk like this.
Well, Trump lately has been
What?
calling her by her name, her birth name.
Yeah, because he been running around with Johnny Big Head and shit. Your man Johnny Big Head, bad salami.
Oh yeah, Vivek.
That motherfucker, that motherfucker got the tallest head I ever seen in my life.
That's why
That's
everybody
a
busts
big
on his.
head.
Yeah, and he combs his hair back so you get to see the full brunt of his big head.
Right.
You know, that's why everybody say he got a bouffon. he got a bouffon hairdo.
Yeah, that hairdo. But the head, he just did that because his head's so tall. He had on a baseball cap. They showed right. That Bama had on a baseball cap one time, Lisa. He
Yeah,
took that motherfucker off. Yeah, he took that motherfucker off, dipped it in the water, and caught a bushel of crabs. That motherfucker hat is a literal crab net. That motherfucker ball cap came in on a flatbed. He got a big ass head, Lisa. He got a big ass head.
Oh man,
That's a big head. Talk about one size fit all. Don't know. No, it don't. He got him up. Yeah, that motherfucker head so big. He had on a Raiders baseball cap with a size 42 waist belt on the back to keep it to strap it together. Big
Oh,
head motherfucker. I said, that's a big head. I said one day you were doing a video, you had a still picture. Lisa, that picture, I had to go put it on the living room TV. His head wouldn't fit and nothing in the house. I said, damn it, I gotta go to the 60. All I saw, at least, head so motherfucking tall, I ain't see the top of his head. This shit,
mm.
that's his actual size.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, if you see him, he probably like 5'8". 4 foot 2 inches is all head. That Bama has a 4 foot from chin to the top of his melon. He is
Oh, I believe
4 feet tall. He got them little chicken legs and arms and shit. I know what's going on. He's deformed.
Wow. Man, yeah. I'm glad he's out of the race. He got on my nerve. All that crap he was talking.
Me too.
I don't know who's worse, him or Nikki, with all that. America was never a racist country. I'm like, what is this? What is she talking about?
Oh, you gyro smelling bastard. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's never been racist. Talk to me about that. And pass the tzatziki sauce, you gyro smelling bastard.
Man.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
That's exactly what you be thinking. And the thing is, she says that, and then she turns around and says that she experienced racism. Well, then how do you say it's not a racist country, and then you turn around and talk about your experience it as, with racism?
And they're gonna tell us what she'll never tell a black kid. I know you'll never tell a black kid nothing. You don't be around no black people to tell them anything.
Right. Yeah, she a trip. But
She need to go. I'm
what were
about
you
to say
gonna
she need to go somewhere and bake us some pita bread.
say?
Make herself useful.
All right, y'all. I had to put the picture up.
See this picture of his big head.
Had to put the
Look at this.
picture up, y'all. This is the man that Trump says is going to help him get the black vote.
They got killer whale teeth.
Yeah, he. This is the man Trump said is going to help him get the black vote.
He said that man looked like he can catch 7 tunas in his jaws with them teeth. Look, 7 whole tunas. He looked like a seal. Walk around looking like a human seal.
See, y'all. Stephen got a brother. Y'all see, you didn't know that his brother is Tim. Tim is his brother.
Tim. His brother Timmy. And he loved Trump. That's that Marco Warren guy in the chat room. That's Tim Scott for real. Talk about build that wall. Nobody black says. He just tell them motherfuckers go back to their homeland. We don't be talking about build that wall. We be like, go back home. Go back home.
No, if you go over on X, they all call him Uncle Tim. They call him Uncle Tim. But I don't think they seen my picture over there, though. I don't think they seen my picture of him on X.
I need to put that. Yeah, I'm about to say I should put that on Tim Scott's page. I just post that right there. Here you go, homie.
He'll be back on TV talking about it's the left that's racist in this country. Isn't that what they said?
So racist and vile. Black vote. It's the left that's so racist and vile.
Mhm.
It's those. Daddy Trump would never do this to me.
Yeah, wait until if he appoints you as vice president, you gonna get a full dose of MAGA.
I told you, Black Voltron, he got them motherfucker dolphin teeth with them big ass gums. Look like he about to hunt a manatee.
There ain't no way this white woman finds him attractive. There is just no way. It's got to be his money.
Where did he find 1-800 rent a Karen? Where did that white woman? That woman
there is
has
no
anybody?
way.
Sis, I don't believe that white woman exists. Has anyone actually seen her? I think she's AI. I think that white woman is. That's an AI white woman. None of y'all have seen her live. Nobody can vouch that that's a real human being. That woman is AI.
That's an AI woman.
A real Lisa. You notice every time you see them, they steal shots. It's no pictures of her actually moving. They haven't got the video right yet.
You see, I mean, if they couldn't get Samuel L. Jackson, wouldn't he have made the next best Steven to be in a movie?
Yes, he would.
Absolutely.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, he wouldn't even need a script. He's so much Steven now, he wouldn't need a script.
That motherfucker look like. I'm sorry, that motherfucker look like Black Voltron said tuna. He looked like he could catch tuna through a flaming hoop. He looked like something I seen in SeaWorld as a kid.
Yeah. So you see him on the plantation, somebody running, trying to run away to the north. He went that way, Massa. He went that. I'm telling you, Master, because I love you. I love you, Master.
I love you. You can't escape in the water either, Lisa. That dolphin motherfucker jump in the water, come swimming after your motherfucking ass.
Yeah. He'll come up, he'll dive in there and come back up. Master, there's about 3 of them down here.
There's about 3 of them down there. And some trout, too. You want some trout?
It's 3 of them down there trying to get away, Master. Down in the water. Yeah. I just dove down there. There's about 3 of them down on the bottom of the ocean, Master. They trying to get out of here.
Wait. They trying to swim away. Oh, y'all. Look at that. Y'all can't tell me that motherfucker don't look like no dolphin when he smile, man. That like he about like him and Trump gonna jump a great white. Oh, my bad. No, he'll never jump a great white. He won't jump a great white. He'll get a hammerhead.
Oh boy. And and just like that picture on the beach. All right, I'm gonna get on my knee. Just pose with me, okay? Pose with me. I mean, that whole thing seems weird. Why would you bring a bunch of news people with you to propose to your girlfriend?
You don't when you just got a computer and AI. That woman is not real. Where was he at, Lisa? Where was he at, Lisa? It was a picture of him where?
He was on the beach.
Yeah, he was just coming from a swim. He had just come back. He had just come back. So
he went out there to catch. He went out there to catch. Yeah, he went out there to catch dinner.
Yeah. This will be a great time. What the fuck does that mean, Kim? Do the AI girl right. Oh, I know that ain't the truth. That woman is not a real woman. She is computer just like. Hey, did you see the story, Lisa, about the these white reporters?
What happened? Hey, LVZ, he proposed, and then He waited for her answer, and her answer was ding. AI says yes. AI says
Yeah.
ding. AI says yes.
Listen, that motherfucker marrying Siri. It ain't How about you marrying Siri? That's
will
not a
you
real woman. We
will
know.
you will you marry me? Ding. AI says yes.
Yes.
AI says yes.
Uh, on the line, motherfucker. I'm not stupid. That woman not real. That's not real. That nigga is marrying Siri, and we know what's going on.
Hey Siri, will you
Talking
marry
to them
me?
like that.
Hey Siri, will you marry me? Ding. Well,
I
according
don't
to
like cream.
see, here, listen. This is how it went. This is how it went. Siri, hey Siri, Siri, will you marry me? Hey, where's Siri? Hey Siri, you disappeared. Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, will you marry me?
Whoa, dear. Look, a bird. Probably. Okay, let's not.
That's how he got that answer on the beach.
Right. Lisa, they said Tim Scott don't brush his teeth, he polishes his gum. He wipe them with a rag.
Hey Siri,
Mm-hmm.
how big is Tim Scott's mouth?
Here's what I found.
What? Well, tell me what you found.
I found this on the web.
You found Tim Scott's teeth on the web? Siri,
Siri.
how did you find Tim Scott's teeth on the web?
Here's what I found.
That's all it says.
Siri said, I searched jacked up grills. I found jacked up grills, and Tim Scott is the number one. Is trending now.
Mm-hmm.
We got Tim Scott grill trending.
No, that
I
is
heard.
for money. That I'm sorry. If that is a real woman, that's strictly for money because there's no way she
Yeah,
finds this man attractive. There's no way.
not a real woman.
Uh-uh.
Totally not a real
Nah.
look, remember they just did the AI rapper, the automatically generated rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Scott just kicked the extra $20. He got the automatically generated Karen. He did that. Marry a Karen. That is not a real woman. She has never talked. What her voice sound like? They haven't made it yet, Lisa. The program not made her voice yet.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? LVZ is right. When he brought his girlfriend out the very next day, he quit the presidential race. So he ain't want nobody talking to her. He ain't want nobody talking to her.
They barely talked to her when they brought her out because that was a robot. That was not a real. That was a robot, my beautiful sister. That was not a person.
They claim he got engaged to another woman years ago, but it didn't work out.
Nah, not when. Yeah, it never works out with a woman when the man who asked her to marry him is looking at her brother.
Well, I tell you what, I bet every dime in my wallet that was not a sister either.
No, it was.
I bet every dime in my wallet that other woman was not a sister.
Oh, it wasn't a sister because it was a brother. That's could have been a sister when it was a man, Lisa. It was a man.
Wow.
Tim is gay. Gay.
Yeah,
Tim is extra gay.
wait until his AI wife finds out about it.
Right. This AI wife find about that. She gonna erase all his YouTube passwords. He gonna be, you better not piss off no AI wife. She gonna shut down his Tesla on the highway or something.
Well, you want to hear
Tim,
something crazy? You want to hear something
Yeah.
crazy? I was looking online and I came across this article, and they said a lot of people that, like them incels, that's what they're
Yeah.
doing. They're creating a relationship with a female on AI.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's what it says.
Yeah. Cause Lisa, I'm black, white, Chinese, whatever. I just don't see no woman getting with Tim Scott and not knowing he's bussified. You women can see that shit from a mile away. Look, if y'all women, I want to hear the women in this one, in the chat room. Ladies, if LVZ is lying, look, help me out. If y'all think Tim Scott is bussified, put the honey emoji. Put the honey or a flower emoji in the chat. If you think Tim Scott is sugary, but if you think Tim Scott is not gay, put the strong muscle arm in the chat. I bet you we get a lot of flowers and honey. Look at that, honey. Look, this would be like Winnie the Pooh. Look, it's gonna be like Winnie the Pooh. In the chat room, the honey emoji. There you go. Look at all that honey. Honey is everywhere. Look, even the brothers like, look, I ain't no woman, but L, you're right on. I want to eat your dinner, boy. Said somebody named Butts. said somebody named Butts. Definitely. See, nobody believes Tim Scott is the pinnacle of manliness. We all know what's going on, Tim. Right. Ain't nobody mistaken about Tim Scott. Tim Scott is an incel. Where'd Lisa go? Is it just me on here now?
I'm here. I got booted off.
Oh, I'm about to say, what the heck?
You know how it is. We get on the live stream and every damn thing under the sun gotta happen.
That was Tim Scott.
That was Tim Scott.
Get the Tim Scott. He was calling. Hello, get those Negroes out of here. They're talking bad about me.
Well,
I've never done anything wrong.
He said America is not a racist country, right? And then when everybody was calling him out because he ran up to the podium talking about he loves Donald Trump, then he said the people on the left are the racists. I said, well, you just said America wasn't a racist country.
Well, a racist country, so right. It's got to be one of the other old Timmy Jim.
That's something. Look at all that honey. all that honey.
I told you, gonna look like Winnie the Pooh up.
People are putting like 10 honeys in a row. 10 of them in a row.
They know.
Mm-hmm.
Brother said, y'all don't find that suspicious that she got kicked off her own live? Yes, we do.
No, that's
But
actually the
they
norm.
do
That's the
that.
norm up around
Yeah,
here.
they do that all the time.
Mm-hmm. And then when I get off of here, y'all, they won't demonetize. They'll demonetize it. They do that a lot too.
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
Yeah. Just like me sending motherfucking Bama ass Dave Butts to the pearly gates. Why we always gotta have moist trolls come in here and just try to troll. They be hating on me because they look like them.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, they be mad. They look like them. I look like this.
Well, at least you don't look like Steven's brother, Tim.
Exactly.
I bet you if I found a picture of Tim Scott when he was a little boy, he probably was an ugly little boy too.
Yeah, he was. That's some ugliness you can't forget neither. People that's ugliness you can't forget, sis. Little kids remember. Yeah, we remember Tim. We used to throw fish at him. We would throw sardines. They would throw sardines at him and canned herring. They would throw that at him.
He probably had that big head and everything.
Yeah. Somebody said they used to call him Mr. Ed when he was a kid. Y'all, you know who I feel sorry for? You know who I feel sorry for, Lisa?
What? Who?
His dentist. His Tim Scott's dentist. Poor guy. That man just quit.
He probably got one up on Capitol Hill.
Oh no, he quit. Then he went into construction. He said, look. He said, I can't work under these conditions. He just quit and became a construction worker.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of dealing with them teeth. Can you blame him? What the fuck I'm supposed to do with this? Said, open your mouth. Oh, gee. You got more gums than teeth, sir. I don't know what to do. Sir, you have more gums than teeth. Put the braces on his gums and shit. They try to put braces on. They wrapped all around his gums. Teeth bared in them up.
Yeah. When he smiled, you definitely see. Yeah, when he smiled, you definitely see more gums than teeth.
Right. What you gonna do with that? Dentists don't work on gums. They work on teeth. And he don't got a lot for him to work.
No, he sure don't.
How you 49 with baby teeth? His gums grew to adult size with his teeth stay prepubescent. It's a terrible plight. That's what being a coon does. That's how I know he been a coon a long time. Like y'all say, the Most High, he don't make no mistakes. He did that on purpose. You know what I'm gonna do? You like the buck dance and kiss ass, don't you? I'm gonna give you some big old gums. That's what I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna fix you, nigga. Nobody, cause the Lord know that ain't nobody gonna listen to no nigga with no big ass gums. That's just not in a Hebrew Israelite's lineage. We don't listen to other Negroes with big ass gums. Oh, that's that big gum nigga. That's a sin right there. Having gums that big. That's a curse.
Well, if it's not one, it should be.
It should be, right.
I did find
I
found a picture of when he was a toddler, LVZ. Here it is.
Let me see this. Look at that head. Look at the head on that thing, Lisa. God dang.
Yeah, he was chunky. Look at his legs.
Yeah. And
He
look
was
at
a
the
chunky
head. Look
little.
at the
He
hat.
was a chunky little toddler.
How he got a 5-gallon hat with 12 gallons of head in it? That don't make no sense.
Y'all know he got raised back. That's his mother. His father wasn't around. His mother raised him alone.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Tim Scott comes from a single mother household.
And then talks bad about single.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And then talks shit about single mothers.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Well, his
So he
head
just like
size his head size didn't change.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. His body almost grew into his head. The good thing is his body almost grew into his head.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
His neck was the sacrifice. Damn, look at the head on that thing. Look at that hat. That shit look like a beanie. He look. You sure he ain't Jewish? Look at that. He look like a Ben Shapiro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He got on a Ben Shapiro joke. What the hell is going on, Tim?
Yeah. I didn't see many pictures with him with hair because I saw pictures of him younger, but he was bald.
Yeah, he like Lex Luthor.
I mean, even when you look at pictures like years ago when he was young, he was bald even then.
I think he got hair in that picture, but that he got that crabgrass hair. And his mom tried to, bless her heart, tried to cover up that crabgrass, that big ass head. I mean, that boy head is big. He about to tip the y'all think the mom trying to hold him. That's a tricycle. They got 3 wheels. His head so heavy, he just kept tipping over. The picture don't tell. How the fuck you got training wheels on a tricycle? That head so big, they put training wheels on his tricycle. No. The jokes write themselves, folks. I've never said no shit like that before. I love Lisa, boy. Lisa, you. Woo. Woo. Well, as y'all see, I am terrible. If I'm like around something in real life, I'm gonna start barbecuing. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. I don't got no good sense.
He must have went bald at a really young age because
At 6.
I'm trying to see if I can find something with him with hair.
He had the George Jefferson hairline at 6.
At 6?
6 years old.
Okay, wait a minute. I think I found his high school. I think I found his high school picture. Hold on.
He got a hat on in the high
this.
school.
I'm gonna stop
He got a
sharing.
hat on in the yearbook. Let me see.
All right, hold on.
Let's
I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see. Here it is.
That man got a hat on in his high school yearbook. What the hell is going on?
It's kind of grainy, but I think it's because of it's a black and white picture of him. But let me just share it. You'll see. That's his high school picture, y'all. LVZ already falling out laughing.
Don't shape up the front. Don't shape up the front. That man looked like he went to a barber shop and they put a horseshoe on his forehead and shaped him. They put a horseshoe around his face, y'all, and gave him a shape. And gave him a shape up. The hold still. Let me put this. All right, you good. That nigga had a white barber. It's no way. He had a white barber, y'all. Come on, man. Ain't no. Come on. They would have did something.
And the sad part, LVZ, you can see them donkey teeth on him even then.
Yes, but see, look, this the thing. You can see he was still young. The gums didn't grow to adult size yet, so you don't see the gums is bad. Now the gums done grown, and the teeth is still teenage teeth, but he got, but he got 90-year-old gums. Listen, that nigga got Jurassic gums.
And the Jurassic. There are pictures of him that look like maybe he's in his 30s, but even then he was bald. That's why I said he must have went bald when he was young, because when you see younger pictures of him, like maybe possibly late 20s and 30s, he's bald already.
Yeah, it's because he had bad shape ups, and you could tell, because like he ain't got it. Because if he had a black barber with that forehead, they at least would have gave him the Martin Luther King temple tape. They would have gave him the Dr. King, Lisa. They would have gave him that Dr. King. Would have hooked him right on up. He'd have been rocking that Martin. He ain't rocking that Martin King. He would have got the Dr. King temple table. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not the fade, the temple table fade at the temples. Because when they do that, his shape up will look better. Right now, whoever did this shit, like I said, looked like they stuck a horseshoe right on his face and just cut the clippers on and did the outline. So, all right, you're fine, Tim. Go on.
Right, wait. Y'all said he got lips now? Let me go. Now, see, you're going to make me go back and look. Let me pull up that Steven picture. He got lips. He got lips. All right, let me pull up a recent picture of him, because y'all talking that he got lips. Like he didn't have lips before. All right, because I don't pay attention to this man's lips for obvious reasons. So let me pull that up.
Of course you don't. Them big ass teeth distract you. You don't even know. You didn't even know I don't think they saying he got lips. I think they like, damn, he got lips. Because they were so used to saying nothing but teeth.
All right, let's take a look here at these lips. Let me see if because he got his mouth wide open like a coon in all the pictures. So let me see if I can find one with his mouth closed. Well, it's kind of closed. It's kind of closed in this picture. Let me see if I can pull this one up.
That man got some Power Ranger teeth.
Oh no.
I'm going to try and get on my nerve. That man say he got some xenomorph. That man got some Power Ranger teeth. That man gums and front teeth form Voltron. So let me stop.
Yeah, that's a picture of him now. It's hard to find pictures of him with his mouth closed because He always got that big watermelon smile, you know.
That big
That's what he was
watermelon
supposed
grip.
to.
Right. Looking like a human minstrel. It
With
ain't
his
supposed,
with his
supposed to look like an actual minstrel. No one, that was supposed to be a caricature. You're not actually supposed to look
yeah,
like
well,
the minstrel.
you know, with his pink and purple tie on.
All he needed is some white gloves. All he needed is some white gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them bellhop hats, Lisa. Ask Tim, I was gonna be your vice president. That's what he gonna say to his next joke. Ass wants to be vice president.
Yeah. If it was chattel slavery, he would have been the favorite slave on the plantation. He would have been the favorite. And the master would be coming out yelling at the rest of us saying, keep your ass out here in this plantation field. The only one
No,
allowed in the house is Tim. Timmy.
nigga, Tim, come on in here. Get out that chicken coop. Weasel and shit, eating raw chickens, feather and all. Tim, what I tell you about that nigga, Tim? Get on in here. You's the only one I like in my house. I love you, master.
See, Tim was that one. Tim was the one that the master sent out with the whip. He sent him out to whip everybody.
To try to whip mother. Take that, and he liked it too. Come on, nigga. He said, come on in here, nigga. Get your whipping. Look, he'll say some shit like this. I's gonna knock the black off you. That's the shit he gonna say. Cool ass nigga.
The master be saying, get him 50 licks, Tim, with that whip. Tim probably
get him, Tim.
Tim would give you 52 just to get in good with master.
Yeah.
I did 50 and then I added 2 more.
Then I added 2 more, master. You sees I hits that nigga. And he be serious too, Lisa, when he said, you seen I hits that nigga? Yeah, you did a good job, Tim.
All right, Tim, we got 3. We want you to whip. We already got the butter biscuits ready to go in the oven.
Oh, Lord. You got those biscuits, master? Where that nigga at? Listen, where that nigga at? You making those biscuits? Niggas buck dancing for butter biscuits, and we was baking the biscuits anyway. They act like
you know how they always had a black maid. We got Miss Mabel in there making them biscuits now.
Making them biscuits right now.
Now get out there.
And she's gonna make one.
And it'd be like, now get out in that field and get Lisa and tie her ass up and whip her. We got the biscuits ready. Miss Mabel got the biscuits.
We got the biscuits ready. And if you want some extra play, you get that loud mouth ass LVZs and you whips them niggas like they ain't never been whipped. I'ma whips them niggas, master. You niggas was running afoul of massa. Lisa, he gonna give us the talk before he whip her. You niggas was running foul of massa. Now I got to deal with you. I to knock the black off you niggas.
You'd be like, what they used to say back then? Lisa, you sass master. You never sass master.
Y'all sassing massa. Uppity niggas. Listen, uppity nigga, sassing massa. Who you think you is, nigga?
Yeah. You talking about LBZ, you getting a whipping. I heard you out there rapping on the plantation about killing Massa. I'm gonna give you
About
50
killing
licks.
Massa. 50 lashes, nigga. I've been waiting for this. He be happy. I've been waiting for this. I'm a
That's right.
Bass Reeves,
I'm gonna
Tim.
beat you, and
I'm a
then I'm gonna
Bass Reeves the shit out Tim Scott. I'm gonna whoop his ass. And Lisa, we running away. We can't go by water. This nigga's half dolphin.
uh-huh. I mean, they would have a statue of him up. Timmy, the slave that looked after white folk.
Yep. They have a
Him-
slave right next to the Confederate monument. A picture of Tim bringing niggas back to the this look, and then they, you know how white folks do. They put a plaque. This here was nigga Tim, the best nigga that ever was. That's just how they write it. Tim Scott will cry a little bit. That's how you feel about me, Master. I'm so happy. Nigga Tim, you're the best nigga we.
Oh, y'all want to see Tim
Yeah,
with his buck
Monica.
in his eyes? Hold on. I think there's
Right.
quite a few. Hold on. I think I can find that. I think I can find him bucking his eyes. Yeah. Let me see.
Bucking my heart during election time. Said I'm bucking my.
There should be lots of him bucking his eyes. That shouldn't be hard. Here we go. Got it. Got it. Hold on. Okay, let's see if I can get this one. Yes, I do. I got Tim bucking his eyes, y'all. I knew this was going to be easy. And I told y'all it was easy, and it is easy. All right.
Yeah. When y'all see this eye buckery, because Tim, I got to give it to him, Lisa. Tim Scott is the best eye bucker. Of all the eye buckery, Tim. Oh, bucking my heart.
I told
That
y'all it
nigga
was
just
gonna
looked
be,
like he.
I told you it wasn't going to be hard to find this picture.
That nigga looked like he want a Popeye's chicken sandwich right now. Bucking my heart for the season fries, baby. Look at that, y'all. When in your real life have your eyes ever been that big? This nigga looks terrified all the time.
He be out there on the plantation. Massa, the slave catcher brought LVZ back. He ran away. Okay, Timmy, I'm gonna have Mabel put a biscuit and a side of chitlins out there for you.
Extra chitlins? Look, Lisa. Then they gonna start snitching about shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. And when he ran away, he took some of Master Henry's rice. Can I please have one more chitlin, please?
This man. But see, y'all, you got to understand, this is what he's going to look like on his wedding day. You know, the same AI.
Stop, I say, Lisa, thank God for AI, huh? Ain't no woman gonna marry that. Those shit look like that. Do you take this artificially intelligent woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I did. He gonna buck his eyes and shit. They don't kiss each other. He say, "You are now man and wife. You may buck your eye."
I mean, this man's trying to make a big deal out of everything he do with this woman. LVZ is right, right? When he brought her out after the debate, he got in front of the cameras with her, right? Then he had the cameras at the beach when he allegedly proposed to her. So I guess when they got to go to church to get married, he gonna have all the cameras there again in front of
Yep.
the church.
Look, all these cameras, but nobody's there, Lisa. Because the lady is not real. This, folks, Tim Scott's wife is camera tricks. We all know. Look, climbing up the Empire State Building, but it really looks like
She's camera tricks with no special effect because when he
exactly.
got on that knee, she didn't even react.
Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know the moon landing is real. Tim Scott's wife is not. That is fake.
Mm-hmm.
The moon landing is real, but Tim Scott's wife, I need more. I'm sorry, I need more information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this eye bucking picture is when he was on The View.
Right.
This is from when he was on
What
The
was he
View.
bucking his eyes for like that? On oh, he must have saw Meghan McCain.
I don't know. I don't know. He must have been talking to somebody. I don't think he did that for Whoopi Goldberg. I don't
Nah,
think he
damn
did
sure
eye
did.
bucking for her.
Nah, you know he didn't do that for her.
Mm-mm.
Or Sonny Houston.
Mm-mm.
He called it. He called it. Oh, light skinned Negro wimp. I'm gonna tell on you in a minute. Them big ass eyes, they put Tim up in the watchtower to watch us run away. They sneaking away. I see him. This nigga, you see everything.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
cow-eyed fucker.
Trump is going to put him up there, and he going to say, "I see 3 potential voters about 5 miles down the road. I see 3 potential black voters. Trump, they're about 5 miles up the road heading in this." I can't get no black voters for Trump. Are you
He can't get family members. He can't get family members to be black voters for Trump. How in the hell?
Mm-hmm. But that's what Trump hired him for, though. I did the story about Tim is going to help him get black voters. I said, Tim don't have no real strong connection with the black community. Are you kidding me? This
Lisa, oh my goodness. That's what I meant to send it to you last night, sis. So guess I'm sitting in the house just chilling. I'm watching a few videos. And then uh, I was watching something about Dr. Khaled, but I dozed off and woke back up. Video was on. Pastor Daryl Scott arguing with Roland Martin about Charlie Kirk.
What?
Yay. They sitting there. Daryl Scott said Charlie Kirk is a racist. He's a white supremacist. And he said, "Oh, Mr. Trump don't know nothing about him. Trump's my man, but he don't know nothing about him."
What?
I lost my damn mind. He was calling Charlie Kirk all types of racist rednecks, but he wouldn't say nothing bad about Steve Bannon, Stephen Miller, or nobody else.
Wow. Man, I haven't thought
I
about
don't
him in
know how to feel.
a long time.
Right. I ain't know how to feel. And he was like, he's still gonna work with Trump. And I said, is he still trying to be one of the black outreach people? Darrell Scott Church had 19 people in the congregation.
Mm.
Those cannot be the blacks for Trump.
Yeah, I hope that's not them.
I hope that's not what he was talking about.
But
That
you
shit is
know, Tim
crazy.
Scott, all they gonna do is put Tim Scott downtown DC. Every time he see black people run a walk past, he gonna be running them down. Vote for Trump. Vote for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he gonna get black voters.
That's like,
That
get
man
on our
can't get them.
nerves.
Come on.
I know what I do. I'll just get on their nerves until they vote. He gonna just get on our nerves list.
Mm-hmm. Or he'll be standing outside the poll. When you get in there, vote for Trump. Vote for Trump.
Nah, Lisa. He gonna say, think about the border.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Think about the border. The border. Nigga, cut the check. I'm voting for cut the check. I'm gonna do a write-in. I'm gonna go vote and do a write-in for cut the check.
Yeah.
That's what we should do.
Mm-hmm.
We should do a write-in for cut the check.
Right on there, reparations.
Reparations.
Reparations. Do you want Joe
Yeah.
Biden? Do you want
Nope.
Donald Trump? I want
Nope. I want
reparations.
reparations. Yeah. We
Mailing
should
it
go
all
and do
over the
that on the ballot. Like, who won the popular vote? Reparations won the popular.
uh-huh. We just do we all get mail-in ballots. Just call and say, I
Yeah.
need a mail-in ballot. And then we all
Yeah.
just drop them in the mail. Do you want Donald Trump? Do you want Joe Biden? And then they got the blank. We want reparations.
Yeah.
and,
Reparations.
and then they'll say, someone ran. They'll get on the news and say, something won by a landslide. What?
Yeah.
Who won? Reparations.
Hey, Lisa, you know that just happened, right? You know that happened to Nikki Haley in Arizona.
Yeah, in Nevada. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Nevada. Neither of these motherfuckers, none of these motherfuckers
Mhm.
won the damn vote.
I said, how the hell
So
did you lose when nobody but you on the ballot?
they said, I don't want any of you motherfuckers won the vote.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine, y'all, what if all of us who never voted and don't vote, we all wrote in, cut the check reparations for president.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we would win because the largest, we would win. The largest group of voters are us, the ones that just don't. The news would have to report that even if, say, during the popular vote, we don't win no state, but say the popular vote is like 12 million, 13 million, 9 million for reparations.
Mm-hmm.
They got to report that.
It would be funny. Donald Trump got X amount of the votes. Joe Biden got this for the vote. And something weird happened. Reparations got the majority of the votes.
The majority of the
Love it.
popular vote with the reparations.
Mm-mm-mm. Hey, people be putting dogs on the ballot, so I don't know why we
That's
can't
what
put
I'm saying.
reparations on the
I,
ballot.
I remember one time, Lisa, Mickey Mouse got like 27 votes here in DC to be a councilman. Mickey Mouse. They was laughing like shit on the news. They said Mickey Mouse got 27 votes.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, KD?
K Dilla, what's the
Can
real?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Can you
hear
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
hear you, bro.
Shalom, Lisa.
What?
How you doing?
Shalom. We got picture of Tim Scott up here with his eyes all bucked.
I don't know what the heck he's looking at. He must be looking at his new wife's lawsuit or something.
No,
KD.
this is a picture because we were talking about him bucking his eyes. So I went out to see if I could find one, which I knew I could. This is a picture from when he was on The View.
Oh, that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he must got
You
them
know what he
squinty eyes from somewhere. He looking at something real serious.
you know what he looking at, KD?
What are you looking at,
Somebody
BZ?
just somebody just walked by with a plate of butter biscuits. Biscuits? That's what that
Oh, yeah.
No, but the thing I was, chiming in on. I mean, I heard of his wife got a damn new lawsuit. That's what I was referring to.
KD. That's impossible, bro.
He said LBZ said his woman is AI.
That's impossible, KD. His woman not real. That's an artificially intelligent picture. KD, we have never seen this woman moving in actual motion. The one time we saw her, she just blinked her eyes, nodded her head, walked off. They got AI robots that can do that, KD. Then
Damn,
all of the
damn.
pictures. Think about it, bro. See, you laughing because you know that's not a real person. Look, you heard about the lawsuit, but ain't nobody really see her with a lawyer because she don't exist, Kate. That's not a real person. That is AI, bro. I'm telling you. Look, I'm gonna say, KD. You know when I figured it out? Because you know Tim Scott is half dolphin. That's why his teeth like that. It's half dolphin. So look, he went out for a swim at the beach and ate like 15 tuna. Then he came back, used his computer, did an AI picture, and act like he proposed to somebody.
Oh, that's what it is, huh?
Think about it. How you on a beach with no people? It was nobody else there. Where the
So
hell was he at?
He said he photoshopped the whole thing, huh?
Bruh, all that shit is make believe. Where the hell what beach was he on with no people, bruh? What was he stranded with what is his name? Tom Hanks? What was he, a castaway? No. What beach were you at where no people? It wasn't even no birds in the sky, KD.
It wasn't no.
Only people was there was you, your woman, and a cameraman. No. Only people was there was you and your computer and your AI software. That's what was there.
Damn.
Lisa, I'd be surprised he wasn't even on the beach. That motherfucker was in his living room when he did that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
That was a big ass green thing.
Because you're really right. Because you know what? If y'all remember when the picture came out, she just kind of standing there looking down at him, and that's it.
Cause like I just figured it out. I mean, I just looked at his feet, and his feet don't even look like it hit the damn sand.
Thank you, K. KD, look, I knew I was gonna wake you up. Look, you see that picture? His feet ain't in the sand, y'all. You can see the tip of his shoes. Cause the nigga is on a hardwood floor in his living room. And y'all wanna know who's taking the picture of him and his AI girlfriend / fiance? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you wanna know? His boyfriend is taking a picture of him and his fake AI white girlfriend.
You know that shit. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot. That almost slipped by me. I'm like, dude's feet don't even hit the damn sand like that.
All right, I'm back.
Lisa, Lisa, that nigga girl ain't married Pete Buttigieg.
I thought he was already married to some dude.
Oh, they gonna break away and be lovers.
See, look.
Look, y'all. What kind of sand is that?
See, that's the thing I was questioning. His feet don't even.
Look,
I mean, look at that
look
right
at his
there.
foot, y'all. His foot is bending like it's on a ground. Then look at that big ass wide sky in the back. You don't see nothing else? That lady is a picture in a Kmart commercial. That's not a real woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the picture, she don't even look like she's reacting.
Lisa.
You know? He's
Yes,
all
sis.
dramatic. He's all dramatic down on one knee, and she just kind of like, just standing
And
there.
looking up at right, Lisa, because that lady, that picture was her modeling her daughter riding in a toy fire truck for Kmart. Cause that's not a real person. Why is nobody listening to me? I'm telling y'all some good shit. That's not a real person. I knew it when I first. I said that bitch don't look real. Somebody laughed at me when I said it. I said, nah, look at her. It just looked put together. I said, you know how many creative players I'd have made on the basketball game? She looks like every created player on the basketball.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, KD, I do want to ask you something. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here, Lisa.
You know, we were talking about Mo'Nique and DL Hughley. And did you get to see the interview that she did with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, I saw parts of that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, during that interview, she had brought up DL Hughley's daughter, and she went to him because she got violated by one of his friends, and he didn't believe her. Did you hear that part of the interview?
Yeah, I heard that part, and I'm sitting there like, bruh, what are you doing? Let your friend be with your daughter, man. I'm like, what was that? I mean, you trust so much of your friend that he wouldn't do nothing to your daughter, man. I mean, if I got this father daughter thing down pat, ain't you supposed to vet your friend before you let him around your daughter, bruh? I
Yeah,
mean, I'm just saying.
but even if they've been around each other before, and then she comes and say, your friend violated me, how do you not
I'm
believe your
that
daughter?
nigga up. I'm jacking that nigga up. How you blaming your daughter? That's some coward shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, LVZ.
And then you go believe your friend over your own creation?
Yeah.
I mean, really, man?
Man, y'all can believe that shit if you want. DL's a coward. That nigga
Yes,
was
he
bigger
is.
than him. He was scared. That's what it was. Dude bigger than him. I don't believe that. Plus, you see how big he is. He might punch me in the face. That's what DL sucker ass probably said. Get a
Mhm.
dog, nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so damn bad you won't even get your ass whooped for your daughter, bro.
Apparently.
Nah, I can't. I can't roll with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not alone. Tim Scott ain't gonna get his ass whipped for his AI woman.
Well, it's hard to get your ass whooped for somebody that don't exist. Who we gonna fight? A computer virus? What is he? Lisa, what he gonna fight? A computer virus? What is
Mhm.
he gonna do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ain't that something?
He about to get in a fight with Pac-Man and shit. Cause they both made on a computer. Him and Pac-Man about to fight. because Pac-Man trying to take his
And
girl.
you know what else was weird about his proposal? Y'all remember when we had that nor'easter and it got real cold over here on the
Right.
East Coast and everything? That's when he went out on the beach. I said, who would go on the beach this damn cold outside? Because I think on that day, we were like in the 20s during the day.
Yes, we
It was
was. Look,
cold as hell. I was like, who would go out on a beach on a day when you got a polar vortex over you?
look, think about this, Lisa. It's no wind blowing. His jacket is totally still in that picture, y'all. Look, his jacket, her jacket, and his jacket at the beach in the wintertime is totally still. Ain't nothing blowing to the left. We got plenty of pictures. How many times you done took a picture near the beach with the wind blowing? You can tell the wind blowing in the picture.
But I
And I
remember
don't
when
believe
he
that.
went out there, that's when we were in the deep freeze. And I thought to myself, who would go on a beach even to propose in this kind of weather? He was in South Carolina and it was cold and even in South Carolina.
Who just said that? Is that Lioness? Right, Lioness. You can't even see her face. Cause that's his boyfriend. He got a wig on. Man. Lioness, thank you, baby. Lioness, thank you, my love. That's what my brother needs to say.
Not a damn. Oh no. A
That
tranny
that's that's a
fucking tranny.
that's a that's a Jeffree Star, bro.
Oh shit. Not Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star, bro.
Oh damn, tranny bot. Damn, Tim. I didn't know you go this damn low, bro.
Oh yeah. Tim will do it. Tim do it. He'd love to do it.
Yeah, but I remember that because I remember we went to that deep freeze for like 2 weeks in a row.
I
And
do
that's when
too. I
he
was working
so-called
in
took
that
his
shit.
butt out there talking about proposing. I said, who would go to a beach to propose in this kind of weather?
This kind of
I
weather.
mean, hell, I worked in it too, and shoot, I remember putting on 2-3 sweatshirts on top of the shirts that I had. I remember
Yeah,
them. I remember
it
that
was
stress.
cold as a mofo out there, KD. I ain't gonna never forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold.
Boozy
And a
Bobby
couple of
said it.
times we were down in the damn single digits at night. I was like, it is too
Yes, it
cold to be
was.
out there.
Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, I hope this never occurs again, because man, this is brutal. This was brutal, man.
Yeah, I know one thing. And you know what else is brutal?
See, what happened was this wasn't a proposal, y'all. He was down on his knee and he said, I just want to make this look good. And she goes, Timmy, I got your biscuit right here in my pocket. She, okay, don't take it out now. Don't take it out
Don't take
now.
it out yet. Yeah, he begging for butter biscuits right there. He is not proposing.
This dumb ass gonna accept the bitter cold butter biscuit. You dumb ass. Take them off.
Yeah.
And he said, this is just for the camera. You don't have to do
Yep.
anything. And she was like, okay, Tim, I do got your biscuit right here in my, don't take that out right now. Don't take it out right now.
Yet. Don't take it out. I'm gonna make it look like I have a ring. You sure you don't want your biscuit now? He's sitting there looking like a.
And that damn biscuit gonna turn to a rock. You're gonna end up biting into it and losing all his teeth, dumbass.
That biscuit is trout flavored with his dolphin looking ass. He eating a trout flavored butter. I got a trout flavored butter biscuit. It's my favorite. It's trout flavored.
Well, you said he was out there with the dolphins, LVZ. He probably was like, he was probably on his knee telling her, we bottle water. I got an overwhelming urge to get in there with the dolphins right
I
now.
need to go swim with the dolphin. You swim, Timmy. You swim. Because white women love shit like that. Swim, Timmy. Swim, be you.
When you come out, I got the biscuit right here in my pocket. I'm touching
Yep,
it right now, Timmy. I'm touching your biscuit.
that's what his boyfriend was saying, because it wasn't no woman, because she don't exist.
And he said, just keep that in your pocket until we get back to the car.
Right. They go through. Lisa, nah. After they took the picture, she threw the biscuit in the water, out towards the water, and he swam out and jumped up out.
Just a bite, man. You a fool, Tim. You a fool. Warm it up hard.
Hey, KD.
Damn, man.
KD. She took the biscuit out her pocket and flung that shit towards the water. That nigga Tim Scott dove in the water, swam, and jumped up like Free Willy and grabbed the biscuit out the middle of the air. And she said, "Free Timmy," and that's what I was saying.
And I said, wow, just look at that. He gonna be on his knee a lot.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, you right about that. He gonna be on his damn knee a lot.
Shit, he was on his knees just the other day kissing Donald Trump's ass.
Yes, he was. Loved him and everything.
Yeah, I love you. We sick and tired of being sick and tired. I said, what the fuck am I? Look, it was like when a sex scene happened on a movie. I'm like, cover your eyes. Don't look at this. He's telling the kids, go in another room. Don't look at this. He's bucking his eyes. I don't want you to see this. Look, epic track star. He put the dolphins up. Everybody know that man look like a dolphin. Dolphin mouth, motherfucker. That motherfucker just want to speak his real language. Right there. He ain't propose. He ain't say, will you marry me, KD? He got on his knee and went, I spoke his real language, KD. Listen, that nigga spoke his real language. You dolphin looking motherfucker, you. That's horrible. Wow.
Wow.
That is unprofessional. Walk around looking like that. This is unbelievable.
Yeah,
back at DC. I don't see how they understand with the damn dolphin language.
That's how I knew right there, because he supposed to be working and living here in DC. How he in South Carolina marrying some fake white woman that don't really exist? See, he not even playing the part right. Because when you have dolphin, you don't know that much. That black woman, that beautiful sister that you showed earlier, Lisa, she just raised him. That's not his real mother. She found him on the beach. He is half.
No.
She went out there looking for oysters one day. He washed the shore. Took him home and raised him. Yeah, I know he said America is not a racist nation. It ain't, nigga. Nigga, where the fuck was you at when all this racism was going on? He said America ain't a racist nation.
According to his fake mama, that nigga was stuck in the water.
Right, exactly. He's not He washed the shore, man.
He washed
KD.
ashore.
He washed the shore, man. That's just what it was, man. She found him. She was looking for oysters. She's a humble lady. She seen that baby dolphin. She dressed him up, wrapped him up, and took him home. That's why he ain't got no father. He don't know his father. Shit, you can't know your father when you a dolphin. And that's the thing.
KD, we before you came, we were talking about what Tim Scott must have looked like when he was young, and I found this high school picture.
What the hell? I mean,
Look at
man,
that
I mean,
shape up, KD.
the thought, man. I mean, is this when receding hairlines started?
Yes, he was a teenager.
No, but I'm looking at the top of his head, like he got a double receding hairline, man. I'm like, it went back a couple of times. I'm like, what?
That is the truth. It do look like it's double receding. Like it already look. It looked like he looked like Stephen A. Smith right there. That nigga. Let me stop, man. No, man, stop. That's all good, man. You know, what gets me, KD, is the shape up on the sides. Okay, you got the Alonzo Mourning hairline. That's okay, but
no, not the zone, not the zone, bro.
That's the Zoe. Come on, man. I'm from here. I know he got that Zoe. That's how Alonzo Mourning shape up used to be, just like that. He got that Alonzo Mourning joint in the front, but at least Zoe used to have the size temple tape with the nice, crisp shape up. Look, KD, it looked like they just smashed the horseshoe on his face and just went right around with the clipper and told him get out the chair. Don't it?
Yes.
Don't it? And everybody like he done already said that joke. I'm only saying that joke more than once is because that's all that I keep saying. For anybody who keeps saying you said that joke more than once, yeah, nigga, because that's all I see when I look at his face. I look like, God damn, when I see that horseshoe shape up. He looked like a Colts helmet. That motherfucker look like an Indianapolis Colts helmet without the face mask.
No,
he didn't.
I wonder if he was, I wonder if back then he was walking down the school hallway saying America is not a racist country, and them black kids beat the crap out of him.
Nah, he was saying that, and the white kids beat the crap out. So shut up, nigga.
They should have whooped his ass for that coach helmet they got on his head, man. They should have whooped his ass
bullshit.
for that.
No bullshit. Look at that helmet head, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That nigga. I don't know. We need to check his lineage. He look like that hairline screams Jamaican. It looked like he about to go play some soccer right now.
You think so?
Lisa, it looked like he about to go kick a soccer ball. He looked like Pele nephew in that picture.
I don't know. I don't know what his lineage is. I just know he said he, his mother was a single mom. That's all I really know.
But he ain't tell us about how she found him when he washed ashore. So he might be a Dominican dolphin. He's a Dominican dolphin.
With all this BS you talking about family, what about that? You have dolphin? What about that?
Yeah,
you got family?
He have Dominican. He not FBA, bro. He not FBA. He half Dominican and half dolphin. He not FBA. Listen, he not FBA. That's why he gets reparations. He can't qualify. That dolphin didn't come from our lineage.
I mean, dog, half animal, nigga, you don't qualify. You don't qualify half animal, dude.
Oh, she said
Well,
butthead. I know who she talk about. She talk about Vivek. He do look like butthead though. That's stupid.
yeah, he sure
Shebrew
does.
Copper. He
No,
does
that
look
that
like
is
butthead.
true. He does.
That is crazy. He got the
Yeah, man.
hairdo and he got the
Go ahead.
hairdo, the tall ass head. He look like a brown butthead. No, I will give you a Slurpee. No, beef us. Let's
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
Slurpee.
yeah. A lot of people got that going on, man, with the two humps on top of his head. Yeah, he got that going on.
That motherfucker Vivek Ramaswamy used to play little league football with me, KD.
Oh, he used to? Oh, what?
Yeah, but we ain't had no helmets that could fit him. We put a grill top on that nigga. We
Damn,
put a
man, Salami, you
grill on that nigga.
like,
We
man,
put a
Salami.
grill top on it. KD, we put a grill top on that nigga and he screwed a face mask to it. He was good. Put a
Oh,
chin
my
strap on
God.
it. It fit him perfect.
Hell no.
Big
Wow.
head,
Hell
motherfucker.
no. Oh, man. That's Salami got effed up. Man, that's bad. That's bad.
Oh
I knew
wow.
I was gonna get you with that one. At least I knew I was gonna get him with that one.
You know what? I think I found his father. Hold on.
Let me see.
Just give me 1 second. Okay. So I think I found Tim Scott's dad. Okay. Let me get this picture.
Responsible for all this trouble. Let me see this.
I wonder how he feels about this woman. All right, here we go.
I see him. Tim Scott need to do some push-ups. Them Twinkie tits ain't it, homie. The fuck up with Tim Scott flabby body ass, man.
I think this is
I
his
knew you
father.
was a okay. That's the man he claims his father.
Yeah.
Lisa, type up Orca, and then you tell me who his father really is. Okay, because I need more proof. He don't look happy either. My son's a goddamn coon.
It
Do
says
he
his
look
father,
happy?
from what I understand, his father was a sergeant in the army.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what he said. I guess that's what he was when he was growing up. He was a sergeant in the army.
Okay. They call me nigga all the time, and you talk about ain't no racism.
I don't see
That's
how
why I
you
don't
go.
talk this far.
I don't see how you can be from South Carolina and there's no racism. South Carolina? Come on, man.
His
South
father was
Carolina.
his father so old. He was in the Civil War, and he gonna say that America wasn't a racist nation.
Mm-hmm.
His father literally was the man that Denzel played in Glory, and he gonna say it wasn't no racism.
Yes, Lioness. Yes. Nikki Haley did appoint him to the Senate. That's true.
Oh, that Roddy said. Talking about the double sides of her mouth, talking about, oh, there's no racism, but then talking about she a brown man. Get the bleep out of here. That sounds worse than what Roddy said.
Yeah, and she's from South Carolina too. And I know darn well everybody from South Carolina ain't walking around talking about this country has never been a racist country with all the slaves that were in that. And South Carolina was one of those states where the slaves outnumbered the slave masters.
You're
There were
absolutely
more
right.
black, there were more slaves than there were white folk in South
And that's where
Carolina.
my folks come from. That's where my half of my lineage comes from. And what I was going to say to you and my brother KD sis was that where he is from isn't a racist nation because it's in the middle of the fucking ocean. The man is half dolphin. There is no racism there. It's just sharks and tuna. Which one do you like? There is no racism where he's from. It's jellyfish and crabs. SpongeBob and Patrick. That's all it is. This guy, no, that's not his real dad. I don't believe that.
Well, that's what they got. His name is Ben Scott Sr.
Benny Scott.
Yeah, that's his name.
Benny.
Ben Scott Sr.
Buck dancing Benny and tap dancing Timmy. Nah, I ain't gonna do that to Ben because Ben don't look happy than a month. Ben don't look happy.
Cause he got no feet.
Who?
You know, half dolphin.
Yeah, exactly. That's why his feet look like that in them and on that picture. He been hiding his flippers for years, bro. That's why he walked like that. Tim Scott been hiding his flippers for years.
Flippers, oh man. Oh, flippers.
Now I know I've seen his mother. Let me get a recent picture of his mom.
Sweet woman, sweet old woman from South Carolina.
Yeah, raised a half dolphin.
Momo say they don't look alike. They don't. Because they found him, Momo. When you find somebody, you normally don't look like them. Momo, you go to the beach right now and something washes ashore. It won't look like you either. But when you shave his head and teach it to speak and dress it nice, it'll buck dance for white folk. So just everybody remember that.
All right, I got the picture. Let me just get this one. Stop sharing. And let me get the picture of his mom. Let me see here. Okay, I got it. This Tim Scott's mother. Her name is Frances. Frances Scott.
Let me see. Oh, Miss Frances.
That's his mother.
I see where he get his forehead from. God damn. That lady looked like a clean-on.
Well, they said he got her like she's there with him, like when there's events going on. He brings his mother. Yeah, he brings his mother. Like if they got any White House events where people gather, he brings his mom. Because I guess he didn't have a wife, so he would just bring his mother.
I just want to know what the I just want to know what the hell she thought with her son with them flippers on. Man. I just want to know what she thought about that.
Well, she found him at the sea, KD. She knew what he was. A mother's love is unconditional. You know this.
Mm-hmm.
E- that even a black coon mom. Because I believe that. Let me tell you something.
Well, I
When you
seen other
got coons
pictures
like
with her. Well, I seen other pictures, and she don't seem to have that gummy looking smile like him. I don't know if his dad does, because his dad's not smiling. But I don't.
exactly,
He didn't get that gummy smile from her though.
no, he got that from the sea.
Yeah, yeah. Because his father's not really smiling at all. But when I look at other pictures of his mother, she don't have no smile like that.
No, most humans don't. Yeah. Look at this tie, moist. That tie, what is it? What color is that tie? That man's moist.
Let me see if there's any other pictures of his father. I don't think I just saw the one.
Yeah, more like hot pink to me.
hmm He had to take his mother because he couldn't take his lover.
No, I don't think they're gonna let him in there with AI.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Antonio Anuki. That's his boyfriend's name. They call him AI too. That's the inside joke. His girlfriend is AI, and so is his boyfriend. See, Lisa. I look,
Mhm.
Tim Scott can try to fool the people, but we done seen politicians like him before, man. He's moist. Y'all all know it. I'm not saying
Mhm.
that ain't no. Just like who else do the same thing he do, Lisa? Think about it. Who else do the same thing? Oh, I don't know, Lindsey Graham.
Oh man.
Exactly.
Isn't he from South Carolina too?
Yes, does the same thing too. He used to bring his grandmother and his mother. No bull. Look it up. That's where he get it from. I'm trying to tell y'all some shit. This some real shit. I mean, I been peeped that. I said, man, hold up. They both from South Carolina. You never see them with women. They the only ones not married. Man, fuck out of here.
Mhm.
look, look, Cory Booker. Yep, somebody else just put Cory Booker on the Democrat side. Look what he tried to do. This nigga got him a real. Why you think Tim Scott got an AI fake girlfriend? Because she ain't gonna come out and say she a lesbian like Rosario Dawson did. But nobody talks about that.
Mhm. Yeah. That
Yeah,
they got a lot in common though.
yeah,
Cory Booker and Tim Scott, both single,
they do.
never
Yeah,
married. They got a
yeah,
lot in common.
yeah. And guess who else they got a lot in common with? Andrew Gillum. They moist.
He just seemed like the type of person that would be friends with somebody like Cory Booker. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
It
bet
seemed
you
like
they
I
best
could see
friend.
those two being friends.
I can
You
see
know,
it too.
I just peeped something for a second. Him and that fucker Graham, they got the same looking forehead.
Lindsey Graham.
Him and who?
Him and half dolphin nigga, they got the same forehead.
Who? Cory Booker?
No, no, no. That Lizzie Graham and Half Dolphin,
Oh,
they got the same forehead.
it might be that Carolina moist forehead, bro. It might, it might be.
Yeah, see, LVZ's telling y'all the truth. They here having the discussion on how he gonna propose the AI, and Corey's giving them tips.
Yep. This is
Take the
what you do.
computer
Yep.
out there on the beach.
Yep. That way, both look. Don't Cory Booker buck his eyes when he talk to Lisa?
Mm-hmm.
They both buck their eyes. He just the light skinned Tim Scott.
Mm-hmm.
We never really looked at it. Tim Scott, Cory Booker, the same person. I bet you they best friends because both of them gay.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know what
both
I'm
never
saying?
been married before. Both never, and I done seen Cory Booker have about 3 girlfriends, and he ain't married now one of them. He had a couple of
I
girlfriends.
said
And LVZ, Corey and Gail King once dated?
Gail King.
Yeah. I'll show you a picture. They once dated. Hold on. I'm
Lisa,
going to show you this. Yes, he dated Gail King. Yes, he
if it
did.
was ever Lisa, if it was ever a such a thing as a double beard, that was it.
Well, they did. On.
No, hey y'all, if it was ever that is a beard on your face and a beard on your forehead. That's all that was. That is a double beard. Cause Gail, let's just say she could be at every corner in the black neighborhood, liquor store, and a rough Corey, and just say Bussy Mania's running wild when he comes to town.
No, those two were a thing at one time. And he even took her to the White House. They went to the White House. You know how they have the correspondence dinner and people bring
Yeah,
their spouse, like Clarence Salmon bring his old fat Karen wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
That big old dinosaur looking Becky, he rode in on her big ass. And then
Mhm.
Corey come there and with Gail, and he and Gail get a man for Corey, and Corey get a woman for
No,
because
those
I
two
don't
were a
believe
thing
it.
at one time. They were dating.
Yes, but Lisa, again, all right, this is another suspect relationship. Cory Booker has never been in a relationship anybody believes. He told us Rosario Dawson was his girlfriend, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Mm.
then she came out and said she was lesbian 2 months later. And nobody said a word. Nobody went, hey, Cory Booker, you a lying motherfucker. Not only did we know she not your girlfriend, she ain't even in the dudes or dudes like you. No bull. Think about that. And then Gail and Oprah, come on. We'd have known that for years. Come on. No. I'm telling you. Cory Booker, Bussy wide open.
Mhm.
Well, I can tell
Well,
something about Corey.
Gail does try to blame Oprah for the fact that she has a hard time finding a man, because they said Gail claims that a lot of people, a lot of men are intimidated by Oprah being her friend, so they won't date her. And I said, Gail, I think it might have something to do with more than that.
Yeah. They think Oprah your friend, all right. They think you and Oprah a little bit too damn friendly. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't cause y'all be talking about what movie y'all saw last.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is, man. Come on, she
That,
just looking
that,
for her stand. Thank
that, well, that tells me one thing. Corey definitely didn't book her.
No, no.
you.
I think
No,
they dated about a year. I
yeah,
think, it was maybe like a year, and then
right. Just
they kind of
long enough
split
to throw the
after
scent
that.
off. Right,
Mhm.
long enough to throw the scent off, Lisa.
Yeah.
Long, long enough to throw the scent off. All right, they think I'm straight now, Gail. No one can catch me at those clubs.
Yeah, right. I be trying to go to the hole in the walls in New Jersey.
Right, that motherfucker at the he up there at the same gay bar as the fat dude from the Sopranos. And shit.
Mhm.
Heck
Mhm.
no.
He was on
But
that
yeah,
Sopranos episode.
they were a thing, and this was before he started dating Rosario Dawson.
Who he really wasn't dating because she's a
Mhm.
lesbian, but okay.
But yeah, him and Gail, I think they were something for about a year. It didn't last that long.
I know, because you can't keep a facade up but for so long, Lisa.
Mhm.
Corey, press one if you believe Corey hit that. Press two if you like, get the fuck out my face. Hey, hey y'all,
Man,
in the chat
man,
room, everybody
I'm here,
play along.
I'm here too hard
Press,
for that Gail.
press
I'm here
one
too
if
hard.
y'all believe Corey smashed that with Gail or Rosario. Or press two if you like, man, get the fuck out my face. He moist.
Man, look,
That
I'm pressing
nigga
two all across the board. Let that thing
That
ring.
nigga Justin B, I can sell you anything, nigga. Justin B, like, man, that nigga Corey's a player. I take all my women advice from niggas like him.
Mhm. Y'all, in fact, you speaking of player, I watch Player Club. Y'all remember the movie The Player Club?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That was on Tubi. I watched that on Tubi this morning. I ain't seen that movie in ages.
hell yeah. Yeah, look,
Bernie Mac.
you
Y'all
ain't sick.
remember Bernie Mac was
Right.
the club owner?
Oh yeah, yeah, dollar
I'm
bill,
about to
dollar
say,
bill,
dollar bill.
Y'all
Nah,
dollar
should,
bill.
that's what I
if y'all don't have
that's what I'm
Tubi,
about to say.
y'all need to get Tubi because you can watch movies for free. Tubi.com,
Yeah.
Tubi.com, and it's free.
Oh,
You
I
don't have
got
to
it.
pay
I
nothing.
got it.
Yeah, you
But
don't have to
Lisa,
pay nothing.
watch this, Lisa. You know the only part about it though, watch the Players Club, when you realize most of the motherfucking people dead.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the only thing about Players Club. I'm like, damn. Lisa Ray, 800 pounds. Um, Ice Cube buck dancing with Tucker Carlson.
Mhm.
AJ Johnson ain't with us no more. Big motherfucker, Dollar Bill ain't with us no more.
That's right.
Few
Faison's
months,
fat ass was in there too.
yeah.
He was one of the he was one of the cops, I think, or security.
I think her father passed. The dude who played her father, I think he ain't with us no more.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx became a star though.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I remember he was in there.
Yeah, yeah, he was a DJ.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look, now everybody looking at that picture that press one, even you, Bougie Barbie, it do not look like he hit that in that picture. It just that face says, yeah, I'm with a woman. That face do not say, oh yeah, I smashed that.
Oh yeah,
Body
Debo was in
language,
there too. Yeah, Debo was in there
yeah.
too. I forgot what
Debo,
his
thank
character
you. Rest in
was.
peace.
Yeah, but yeah, he's in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, but yeah, that's a good one. The only thing is, y'all commercials will pop up, but you can see
Yeah.
the movies for free. You don't have to pay anything. And I did see Fear of the Black Hat on there too.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that's
I
on
got
there.
that
You can watch
DVD.
that on Tubi. And
Oh, I
I
got that
watched it and
DVD.
last weekend, LVZ, I watched I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. You remember that one?
Yeah. Hell yeah, I
Uh,
do.
especially with the dude that was walking with the fish in his shoe, dog. That is the
Yeah,
Yeah, Fly
classic.
Guy.
yeah.
Antonio
Yeah,
Fargas, Fly Guy. The
Uh-huh.
Fly Guy. Do, do, do.
I can't forget that scene. You know, the fish in his. I can't forget, bro.
Well, see, that was the point. It was funny because he was in jail for so long. When he came out on the streets, his clothes were so out of date. That's what made it even more funnier. Yeah.
Listen, one of my favorite parts of that jump on Fear of a Black Hat. Remember when they all split up and Tone, their DJ, turned into the PM Dawn dude, and he was singing that "I'm Just a
I'm
Human"
just a
song.
human being. Yeah,
And
yeah,
when that shit came, he said, "When I do, is my shit not brown?"
yes.
I cry laughing. I said, "Are you serious?"
And then he got them Asians dancing around with flowers.
Yeah, dancing around in the video and shit. I'm just a human, just a human being.
Uh-huh.
That
Mhm.
shit kills me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
And look, Rusty Cundiff wrote that movie, and then the next thing you know, they used basically that to make what Chris Rock's movie CB4.
Mhm.
But Fear of a Black Hat was funnier.
Yeah, New Jack
Faison
City
fat
was
ass was
yeah, Faison.
Faison was in that too.
Yes, he was. Mhm.
And the funniest part he did in that movie was when he didn't even really do nothing. Remember, they was in the classroom with the kids,
Yeah,
and he
that was
said, "My
funny.
man ain't." Yeah, now that was funny. He
Yes.
said, "My man ain't even really gangster. He went to a private school," and they showed that picture up with that sweater tied around his neck,
Yeah.
and he was smiling like Tim Scott with that pointing his
Uh-huh.
fingers. I cried like that shit right there is what I said.
It
All right,
is.
Faison, you got me on that one. Now
It
that
is,
was
but
funny.
I'm telling you, it's out there on Tubi, and I when I was scrolling through, I even saw New Jack City. Now that's another one I ain't seen in ages.
Yes.
That's out there too.
Guess who that be? Well, see, I can't say I ain't seen them in ages. That's burnt in my PlayStation. So I see that whenever I feel like uh uh I want to feel young again. And then I look at it and realize I'm old as shit. Do you see how big them Lisa, we old, sis, we just look good. Y'all, we old. Man, I Lisa and me remember when cell phones looked like big ass walkie talkies,
Oh
y'all.
man, they were huge. I
They
didn't
were,
have one back
and
then, but I would see people
I
with them.
didn't either. You would see people that look, the hustlers had them in their cars. My uncle had one. That big ass phone. When I looked at New Jack City and remember, all of them had them in that phone, Lisa.
Mhm.
And the pages,
Yes.
they had the pages. I remember. I said, "Damn!" I remember when I had that tape, and the kids looked at me like, "What the fuck is a tape?" And then I
Yeah.
realized I had to explain tapes and CDs because these motherfuckers just go to YouTube and listen to me. You mean it wasn't no YouTube?
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
had to buy niggas music?
All my son remembers is CDs and Blu-ray. That's
Thank
about as old as it get for him.
you. That's as old as
I
it
remember
gets.
going to the music store to buy a couple of tapes.
Mhm.
Shit. Look, the fact that your son remembers CDs and Blu-rays, he's still old. Cause I said
Mhm.
MP3 player and a motherfucker ain't know what I was talking about.
Wow. Yeah,
These kids don't know nothing but streaming.
that's true.
None of that stuff exists anymore, sis.
But
I
yeah,
mean, shit. I
that's
remember.
some.
Shit. I remember Blockbuster. We had to go in that mug just to rent a movie out.
Oh yeah, everybody had a blockbuster card. Somebody said, I remember recording songs from the radio, Lisa. Remember when the radio actually played music, Lisa?
Yeah, back in the day.
And then you run to the record button real fast. I remember I used to
Yep.
do that.
Press record on the stereo. Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
I already had it on pause, KD. I just had to wait for him to come out of commercial. I'm like, oh, there you go.
Yeah. That's normally how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
Look, don't nobody know nothing about that now. Kids will look at us like, what? That's when I realized I was old. I said, damn, this is like, I said, this is worse than when they was talking about 8 tracks when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, because I was looking at quite a few different movies, but like I said, I ended up watching the Players Club because I was like, man, it's been years since I watched that. It's just one of those movies I haven't seen in so long.
So long.
And you could tell it was a long time because Lisa Ray looks so young in that. she
So I
don't look
told
like
you
that
she was
now.
young as hell. Right. You're like, damn. I told you that's when you realize, damn, we look good, and damn, we got older.
Mm-hmm.
Look, what did I had a kids with? Hollywood Shuffle, Lisa.
Yes. Yes.
Hollywood Shuffle. The Wayans brothers old as hell. They were super young in that movie.
Yeah. Do
Damon,
you remember that?
Keenan,
Do you remember that part when they were doing the interview and they were like, "Does he make that face in bed?" Remember that goofy face? Remember
oh
that?
yeah, that cool face.
Yeah.
Make that face in bed. She said, I know he was gonna be such a pickaninny. That's when I first heard the word coon, Lisa, and knew that ain't nothing you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood Shuffle,
And then
y'all.
he worked at Winky Dinky Dog.
Winky Dinky Dog. It's been chilled down my spine. Say it with me. Winky Dinky Dog. 100% beef. Winky Dinky Donut. Winky Dinky Dip. And I got a new one, Bobby. Winky Dinky Hoe Cake. Hoes got to eat too. That's right. Hoes got to eat.
Mike, when my parents were alive, my mom used to make them thick pancakes. And I was like, God, why are your pancakes so thick? She said, this is what we call whole cake.
Hoe cake.
Yeah, this is whole cake.
Whole cake. Whole cake. Everybody love a whole cake. He over there crazy talking to himself.
Whole cake. I don't know how our people be talking.
Or look, black acting school, Lisa.
Black acting school. And then they did the slave scene. And my brother got out the ditch and reached down for the white woman.
And left the black girls there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Robert Townsend. But Lisa, you know how much art imitates life?
Yeah.
So think about it. We died laughing at that part. That is hilarious, right? That can't be how it is. Some white guy trying to teach a black man how to be black.
Yeah.
And what was funny,
jive, and you got the white guy. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, he didn't even know how to curse. You fucking mothers, fucking no, that's wrong. Just be cool. Jive, turkey, motherfucker. And look, I used to laugh. Then I said, who the fuck still says that? This is 1988. Don't nobody say that.
And then,
Jive, turkey.
And then you remember the part with the movie review when they
Oh
snuck
yeah,
in the movie theater,
when they
and then he
sneaking
said,
into the movie,
yeah, and then the first movie, he was like, "How the hell you gonna take your woman to a movie? I'm a duh, I'm a duh, I'm a
I'm a
duh."
duck, I'm a duck, I'm a duck. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. First thing I had problem. Uh, first thing is a motherfucker got to be able to tell his woman where he going to take her. I have problems with titles I can't pronounce and shit. You can tell your woman, I'm gonna take a seat. I'm a duck. I'm a duck. I didn't like it. That's my hey that Lisa. But look, like I was saying about the black acting school thing. So remember, Robert Townsend played that slave. I don't know why we leaving Master's house.
Uh-huh.
So look, but then when he finished, he was like, "Hello, my name is Robert Taylor, and I'm a black actor. I
Mhm.
had to learn to play these slave parts." You know what's so funny? Right now, it's a whole bunch of British people who have to learn to play slave parts.
Mhm.
Who knew he was that right?
Mhm.
He was telling you then. And I ain't understand. I was like, why he got a British accent? Well, when you consider that they had a black British man playing 12 years a slave.
They sure did. And Harriet Tubman too. They had a woman.
And Harriet Tubman and Martin Luther King and all of that. And they had to learn to play these slave parts.
Mhm. Yeah. And I actually
And
watched
some white
that. I watched Harriet Tubman like I think like back in December.
you did, you watched that joint?
Yeah, I watched it. I wasn't going to pay to see it, but I said if it comes on cable, I'll watch it.
Did
And
you enjoy it or not?
actually it
It's
was pretty it was pretty good.
okay. Well,
You know,
I ain't never watched that.
the bigger long part was just a bit too much. There wasn't no black slave catchers. That is fake as $3 bill. All slave catchers were white. So they
Right.
definitely put that in. That was a fairy tale.
Just destroyed this shit.
Mhm.
Lisa said, "Yeah, yeah, they messed it up as bad as I thought they would, but I couldn't watch it because I'm just not going. I'm never gonna watch nothing. I told myself if I know, I'm not gonna watch no tether.
Yeah. Mhm.
No more tethers. I'm sick and tired. Oh, you talking about the superhero Media Man?
Oh yeah, yeah. Robert Townsend and made it. You know, if you really
Media
look at
Man.
Meteor Man, a lot of some of the actors that were in Hollywood Shuffle were also in Meteor Man.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
that's
a
the thing.
classic, man. Like, that's one of my favorite Robert Townsend movies right there, Video Man, man. I mean, I couldn't
Mhm.
Yeah,
stop
well,
laughing on that one, bro.
in every movie, Robert Townsend kept the same people though.
Yeah,
If you think about it, all his movies, they was all the same people in it, except maybe the Five Heartbeats.
yeah, yeah. Because I mean, even that guy that was the leader of the Golden Lord, he's in Hollywood Shuffle.
Yeah,
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 you know, he just looks different, but he was in that movie.
yeah. The little Spanish dude, he was. Think about all the people he helped give a give a jump start to. Like you
Mhm.
just said earlier today, Fear of a Black Hat. Rusty was in that movie.
Yeah.
Rust.
Mhm.
When you look at the movie now, because we're older, we pick out their face. We were like, "Damn, that's Rusty Condon.
Mhm.
Damn, that's such and such. Damn, I ain't know they was in the movie." Like Paul Mooney. I I ain't know that was Paul Mooney. I knew that
Mhm.
was Paul Mooney, but I didn't know that was Paul Mooney.
Right.
I kept saying that's the dude that killed it at the Apollo one time. Paul Mooney was on Showtime at the Apollo one night, and he was on TV, and he destroyed the Apollo, and they never brought his black ass back.
Mhm.
He
Mhm.
destroyed it. He never was on TV again, but he destroyed it. And then he had played that part on Hollywood Shuffle when he was like, we can't have people playing tar babies, jungle bunnies, and we'll never play the Rambos if we keep playing the Sambo.
Mhm. And you see how young Paul Mooney was even back then.
Yeah, it was young in that movie.
Yeah, he sure was. I still loved him when he was the genie on Dave Chappelle's show. I like when he I love Paul
Negro
Mooney when he was
Dobbins.
on, yeah, Negro Damas. Yeah, Netflix had all of the episodes. One time I watched the whole season. I was just sitting up. I said, I
Yeah,
just want to chill out. And I turned it on
I
and I
did.
watched the whole season and it was funny. And I like that. I got to the one where remember the slave plantation and Charlie Murphy see the slave that looked just like him.
Yeah, yeah.
My God, that was so funny.
What the fuck? He said, what the hell? They look back at each other.
That was
Then he
funny.
killed the slave master. He said, apparently, the only person that thinks killing the slave master is me and Neil. I
Mhm.
think this shit is hilarious.
I watched it over. I think I laughed just as loud as I did the first time I saw that scene. I
My
like
reparation.
Charlie. A lot of people love Eddie, but I have to tell y'all, I like Charlie.
Yeah,
It's
over
a
the.
shame he passed on.
That's the funny thing. In the beginning, Eddie was the funny one.
Yeah.
At the end, Charlie was the funny one.
Yep. And I really think he should have been a lot bigger than what he was.
He
Yeah,
should have acted more.
come to think about it, I did like Charlie Moore. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
definitely was that.
he was a funnier actor.
Yeah, I think so too.
He was a
And I love.
funnier actor than
Did you see that one? LVZ and KD. Did you see the one where Charlie was talking about playing basketball with Prince? Did you see
Oh
that
yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Oh
Oh
man,
yeah,
that
hell
was
yeah. I
funny
seen
too.
all of that. I seen everyone at least. Yeah.
Mhm.
We was talking about look, now my favorite part is the end of it though. He said, I know y'all laughing at this story, but if you see Prince, challenge him and you'll be embarrassed.
And the other funny one was Rick James. Remember,
Yeah.
Rick used to call him Darkness.
Darkness. He said
Darkness.
to me, he called me and my brother Darkness, twin brother Darkness. To Rick James, me and my brother was the blackest niggas alive.
Uh-huh. And yeah, yeah. And if you watch the movie Life, Rick James is Spanky.
Yeah, Spanky
Yeah,
Johnson. I
yeah,
know.
that was Rick James.
Mhm. Yeah.
He
Just
didn't look
like at
much
the
in that
end of
part.
Harlem Nights. Just
Uh-huh.
like at the end of Harlem Nights, Jimmy, the nigga that tell the Italian dude in the safe, you got about 11 hours. That's Charlie Murphy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Charlie Murphy, Byron B. That's right. That was
Yeah.
Jimmy at the end of Harlem
I
Nights.
remember seeing him in Harlem Nights.
Like,
But yeah, I didn't
whoa.
catch it when I first watched it. When I first watched Life, I did not catch that Spanky was Rick James. It wasn't
Oh,
until
you
like the
did?
second time I watched it and I looked at the face, I was like, that's Rick James.
Oh no, I knew that as soon as I saw it. I was
Mm-hmm.
fucking around. People got mad at me in the movies because I started love them and leave them. Said that's Rick James though. I know
Mm-hmm.
Rick James. I'm not saying,
Yeah.
but my what was my part? What was one of my favorite joints on Chappelle? Of course, the reparation.
Yeah.
Remember when the
Yeah. And yeah,
remember
Dave Chappelle. Yeah.
remember when the weatherman got the he was at the end of the day the weatherman was like, first of all, this isn't my real speaking voice. I talk like a straight up gangster, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And my name ain't Big Al. It's Alworth. Okay, he said, fuck you, Chuck. You look sick. You pasty bastard. They started just cussing white people out. They
Mhm,
scared that if we get money, we're gonna cuss white people out and slap 'em.
mhm. Yeah, but yeah, there were quite a few episodes that I had totally forgot about. Y'all remember the one where what's that dude's name?
Who?
Wayne
Wayne Brady?
Wayne
Wayne
Brady
Brady?
did. Yeah. Remember he was
Riverside, motherfucker.
yeah.
You saw when
And
Wayne
then he
up
said,
that chopper, Lisa.
then he
Wayne
said
up that chopper and started shooting niggas,
yeah.
Lisa.
And he said, Dwayne Brady got to choke a hoe.
Yeah, Wayne Brady got a choker, bitch.
And then
He said, I'm not
Chappelle was
violent.
like, just Chappelle was sitting there going, run, hoe, run.
Run, run. How you like? He said, give me a
I'm,
sandwich.
I'm like, how the hell could I forget them pearly white ass teeth he had?
Hmm.
Who?
Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady.
Wayne,
Yeah, the pearly white
Wayne,
teeth he had.
Wayne Brady was gangster in that joint. He pulled up at the club. Riverside, motherfucker. Oh shit. It's Wayne Brady, son.
Yeah.
Wayne started letting off. You saw Wayne letting off in the chop. I never forget when I first saw that. I was screaming, laughing. I said,
Uh-huh.
"Yeah, Wayne, it was so Wayne." I said, "I knew he would." I said, "You gotta know somebody to act that gay gotta be gangster."
Hmm. Man,
Wayne Brady, Lisa, did you hear what Wayne Brady say?
no.
Lisa, Wayne Brady said he likes everything.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that now. Yeah.
Jesus,
Hmm.
good Lord. What is nobody's safe around Wayne
Well,
Brady?
there's bisexuals, and I guess there's bi everything. I don't know.
He's a I learned a new word. He said he's a pansexual.
Pansexual. Okay.
I said,
Wow.
what the fuck do that mean? Willie D did a video, said he likes it all. I said, damn, everything? Jesus,
Mm-mm-mm.
what is that?
Yeah.
Whatever he attracted to,
Hmm.
Wayne had sex with it.
Yeah.
And that's not like something wrong with you?
I guess not.
Okay,
I guess
well,
not.
I don't want to get it. All right, sis. Well, I don't want to get us banned, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Hmm. But yeah, that when you look at those old episodes, it brought back a lot of memory. And I remember where I was working at the time when that show was on, because so many people were watching it, and it was not unusual to come in the next day and everybody was still laughing about the episode. It was a lot of
Well,
people around me that was watching Chappelle's show back then.
I remember I caught the very first episode, but I caught it on repeat because I got home late. So
Hmm.
my brother at the time had was calling the house. My aunt was like, "They'll keep calling. Call your brother." So I call him. Like, what's up, bro? He's like, Chappelle show. Did you see it? I said, don't tell me nothing. So I wait for the first episode to come on, which was the Ku Klux Klansman,
Uh-huh.
Clayton Bigsby. Man, after I saw that, I said, this got to be the craziest, most brilliant shit I ever seen in my life. I seen every episode every week. I made sure I didn't miss nothing.
Hmm. And now look at all the
I mean,
Clayton Bigsby that we see online.
that's what was so funny. Cause I said, it's motherfuckers that actually act like that. That's
Yes.
black and they not blind.
Hmm.
At
Hmm.
least Clayton Bigsby had an excuse.
Yeah, well, we see them. We see them a lot online, unfortunately.
Yes, we do.
Too many. All right, y'all. Let me just do my rundown. Dark Skin
Man,
Brother, thank you for all of the super stickers because you gave multiple in a super chat. Mo'Nique looked damn good at her age. And RY, thank you, Lisa, for all you do. DL Hughley was dead wrong for not supporting his daughter. Mo'Nique just shared how her experience parallels his daughter's. Um, let's see. What do I have here? It's gone by. I think this is you, Black Voltron. Let me go back up. Let me show that here. Yeah, it's you. Peace and be one. Salute to you at Lisa Cabrera at L1 LVZ. Y'all got me cracking up over here. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Veronica Brown, thank you for the super sticker. Dark Skin Brother, Lisa, you and LVZ got me rolling. Cyber 100, thank you for the super chat. Danielle Meyer, Shalom, Miss Lisa, LVZ, and KD. I am thoroughly enjoying the roast this evening. Well, thank you all for your contributions to my channel. I'm going to go ahead and conclude. I definitely thank LVZ and KD for being on the panel, and I really enjoyed our conversation this evening. So,
thank
everybody, please enjoy your night and make sure you come back tomorrow for my live stream that I have coming
Oh
up.
yeah, shout out to them foreheads in South Carolina. Half dolphin ass nigga.
Yeah.
damn right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, y'all. Love y'all. Or as Tim Scott would say,
Uh-huh. Shalom, family.